but don't play us like we weak. With us it's all personal, so watch the way you speak. We come ready for war, so you'll never catch us sleep. If we in your town, we came to compete. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. How many games we gotta win? How many L's we gotta take? For y'all to recognize that we will never ever break. Not respecting the name was your very first mistake. They not like us, they will never be great. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We see the frowns, we hear the talking, but everything is fine. There's a long list of haters in front of you, stand in line. No way that you can never compare when it's game time. These haters must have lost their damn mind. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. So if you ever looking for us, you know just where we at. In the 305, Miami to be exact. You best respect this house, wipe your feet on the mat. We whoop them, and then we send.
Hey, 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 salute, 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 salute. Salute, shout out everybody, man. Good evening, good afternoon, good evening, however y'all want to say it or do it, man. I hope when you got up this morning, man, you gave all praises to the Most High God, man, the creator of the heavens and earth and everything in between, man, and our ancestors, man. In Yahushua, man, and in the English language, man, Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your family, tell your friends, man. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all hit that like button as soon as you come in, man. If you're listening on your device and you know you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me, man. Hit that subscribe button and definitely tell your family and tell your friends. What's up, Shift? What's up, 305? What's up, nephews? What's going on? What's going on, man? Shout out to Joel, man, and the nephews, man, over there. I was just on this stream, man. I was just over there on this stream, man, and so shout out to them. HVTW podcast, man. I appreciate them, man, for having me on. Miami Heat fans as well. Shout out to him. What's up, Dwayne? Salute, salute, salute. So shout out to everybody, man. Good stream. Short time I was over there, man. Y'all hit that like button and come in, man. So we got some things we're going to talk about because the hate is still real. That's what I was telling them, man. The hate is still real, man. But it is what it is. Look, man, let me say this again. Let me put my stance on it so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. Under no circumstances we should give up no damn Khalil Ware. So all this talk about Khalil Ware, what they want, what the Suns want, I ain't giving up Khalil Ware. If we don't get KD, then we don't get KD. Because I sure ain't giving up no Khalil Ware for no KD. It ain't happening with me. Now I'm not in the front office. I'm not in the front office. I don't make the judgment. So, but I'm just letting you know, I do not want the Miami Heat give up no damn Khalil Ware for no Kevin Durant. Period. End of discussing. This is not. It is what it is. Don't even pick up the phone and call me. Don't even pick up the phone and call me, man. Yeah, don't even do it. Exactly, Dwayne. Exactly, babe. No, don't even do it, because I'm not giving up no Khalil Ware. I'm not giving up no Khalil Ware for none of it. So it is what it is. So we're gonna see what's happening. They trying to stall, man. Look, they're trying to stall, and Windhorse and all them bums, them Miami Heat haters. They're trying to make it, try to make it look like, well, I might go into after the lottery. The Suns don't want wait till after the lottery. I do know that. They don't want wait till after now. If they that stubborn and to give up their first round pick to get a lottery in this lottery, to be able to get a pick in this lottery, which they don't have, then that's on them, man. That's on them, and that's why they'll lose as organization, you know. So we gonna see what's happening. Everybody trying to force their way, try to send uh, um try to send KD everywhere but Miami. They're making all these excuses, bro. They're making all these excuses, man. But we get it. We understand. We know the hatred and the fear. We know the hatred and the fear of these people. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So no, Miami. I don't give a damn what. We don't get KD. We don't get KD. I ain't. No, you ain't. We ain't giving up no Khalil Ware. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Khalil Ware or Jovic. I don't want to give up none of them for KD. Now I'm gonna say this again. That's just me. That's just me. I don't want to give up none of them for KD. But you gotta compromise at some. You gotta. So you gotta pick the betterment of the two. If that's what you have to do. We got to get one of them. So if we got to get one of them, I'll give up Jovic. I'm damn sure not giving up Khalil Ware. I'm not giving up Khalil Ware. That's just me. So we'll see where it go, man. You can tell it's a high prospect of wanting to come to Miami, because you got all these lamestream ass media people trying to still force him everywhere but Miami. You got Windhorst talking about he only want to come to Miami because the weather. And Pat Riley. Also, he don't want to come because of Spo. He don't want to come because of Bam. He don't want to come because of the culture. He just want to come because of the weather and Pat Riley. You can't. And man, I told y'all, man. I told y'all the hate is real, bro. Yeah, that's what it's Fat Horse. That we call him Brown Fat Horse. Yeah, he brought and paid for. Exactly, Chef. I know ain't nobody worrying about it. That's why they're doing everything they can not make sure Miami don't get KD, because ain't nobody worrying about him. Spurs fan. Yeah. What's up, Gravy? Salute to you. Salute to you. Yeah, I know ain't nobody worrying about us. They never worried about us. That's why they do everything they can to not make sure we don't get nobody, because they're not worrying about us. Yeah, and they got both of them got expiring contracts. Dwayne. So Duncan and Terry will help them more than anything. What's up, Alex? Salute. What's up, Mo Breather? Said NBA commissioner stopped Chris Paul from going to the Lakers. Yeah, we know that. Yes, he did. He sure did. But here's the difference. The NBA owned the Hornets at the time. I mean, the Pelicans. The NBA owned that team. See, that's the difference. If you're gonna spew your opinion out there, make sure you have facts behind it, Spur fan. The NBA owned the Pelicans at that time, or was it? No, it was the Hornets, before Michael Jordan brought it. It was the Hornets. The NBA owned it at that time. See, that's the difference. He said, hope my Rockets don't pay too much for Rockets ain't getting no KD, man. Rockets don't want no KD. What's up, CW? The Rockets don't want no KD, bro. They ain't. Because the last thing I heard, they was only giving up the boy Green, the boy Green and a pick. The boy Green and a pick. So that's and so that means they ain't really they're not trying to get KD, bro. I don't even see Rockets really wanting KD. Yeah, they'll bid for him. I mean, like anybody, they'll put the bid in. But they ain't really going after no KD. I know ain't nobody stop us. I know ain't nobody. That's why they only send a letter to Dame Dollar and didn't send none to James Harden and nobody else. Cause ain't nobody stop us. I know. Yeah, sucker. Yeah, we know. We know ain't nobody stop us. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, well, come debate. Hit the link, sucker. What you gonna debate? You bottom feet ass bums. What you gonna debate? Hit the link, sucker. Let's debate. Hit the link. Yeah, come on here and debate. He said, I know you don't want them to add wire to the deal. Hell no. Ain't giving up no wire. I don't give a fuck about no K. Hell no. We ain't giving up no wire for no KD. I don't give a fuck if we done. Hell no. We don't get KD, we don't get him. We ain't giving them no Khalil wire. Hell no. Then KD go somewhere else. Go to another team. Go to the Spurs then. Yeah, we ain't giving up no goddamn Khalil Ward for no damn KD. So he want to go to the Spurs or whoever else, and then send him there. We not giving up no Khalil Ward for that. Exactly. Worry about them French fries. Yeah, worry about them French fries. Now, boy, why I ain't in there? Shut your dumb ass up. You just gonna say shit to say shit anyway, boy. Your dumb ass gonna say shit just to say shit anyway. I don't give a damn what they want. Okay, if you say he don't want KD, yeah, we would love to have KD, Tony. But we ain't giving up no 21 year old center. We're not giving up no 21-year-old center who's on the rise for no KD. So it is what. Well, let me say this. I'm gonna say this. I ain't giving up no because I ain't in the front office. I ain't in the front office. So let me make sure I specify what I wouldn't do. Let me tell you what I wouldn't do. I ain't giving up uh my young buck for no KD. So definitely ready for you. Well, yeah, whenever you get free, sucker. Whenever you get free. How in the hell KD old and washed, nigga? KD averaging 27, 6, and 6. What are you talking about? KD still the only player in the NBA the last 3 years still 50, 40, 90. What are you talking about, KD Wash? Man, y'all sit down with that foolishness, bro. I already did, Dwayne. I already dropped that link for him. No, I don't. I sure. Oh no, Tone don't. You talking about Tone? Yeah, he a troll. He probably a troll. Graven. He a troll, Graven. He a troll. James Harden told Aiden, "You can, man. Sit down, man. Just sit down. Try to make your own narrative. It's over with, bro. Dame got his karma. Dame and Giannis Abdul got their karma. Both they bottom feeders. So don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody care nothing about that. That been 2 years ago. Don't nobody care. They got their karma. Got their ass whipped 3 straight years. Exit first round 3 straight years. Okay, if you say it's not the same, then it's not the same, brother. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll take a 50. I'll take a 50, 40, 30, or 90. I'll take a 50, 40, 90. As long as we don't have to give up all our young players now. I ain't taking, I don't care what it is. No 37-year-old. So you become a troll when you talk crazy. If you think 50, 40, 90 is not a contributor just because you know his team that he on is garbage. Just because the team that he on is garbage, I don't know what else to tell you. If you think 27, 6-6 it won't help a team like Miami, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Now I'll say it again. I don't care if he was getting 50, 50, and 50. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up my young 21-year-old for a 37-year-old. So I'm not doing that. So what's up, Akeem? Salute, salute. That's the only different reason why, man, let it go, bro. Let it go. Let it go, fans, Suns fan. I mean, Spurs fan. Let it go, bro. The NBA sent the letter to Dame Dollar. They didn't send none to James Harden. Period. I know you want. I know you want to try to cover it up, sucker. I'll say it again. That's why we beat your ass with Wemby. We beat your ass twice with Wemby. What's up, Freddie G? Salute, nephew. Salute, salute, salute. He said, do you want KD on your team or you just rather keep staying young? I mean, we got some expiring people that we can get rid of. Like I say, Terry Rozier, Wiggins, Duncan, and Jaime Jaquez. I'll take KD for any four of them or all four of them. I'll take KD for all four of them motherfuckers. As long as you get them off of my team. I'll take KD for all four of them. Because I definitely want them four off the team. If we can get something. You got two of them with expiring contract. Rozier and Duncan. And Jaime is a young player that you can use for collateral. So yeah, I'll take them. As long as we get rid of them for everybody else, I hope we can keep them. Everybody else, I hope we can keep them. You say they get all new so-called superstar, make Pop retire. Yeah. Hey, you can't make it up, man. Okay, if they should rebuild. All right, bro. Yeah. All right. What's up, Freddie G? He said, why the KD come to Miami, CW? Oh, we already know. Hey, Freddie G. He's a jock rider. We already know CW already had 5 teams in 1 year. CW already had 5 teams in 1 year. You said turn on him. Jimmy don't play for me. I don't give a damn about nobody who don't play for the Miami Heat. What the hell you talking about, bump? I don't give a damn about nobody who don't have a Miami Heat jersey on. What the hell is you talking about? and they're still in the league. Now, if Jimmy was retired, hell no, I wouldn't call Jimmy out. Yeah, but he my enemy. He's still in the league. The hell are you talking about? Turn on? Damn right. I turn on anybody who once they take that Miami Heat jersey off. Damn right, I'm turning on them. Once they take that Miami Heat jersey off, motherfucker, I don't care nothing about you. Period. What's up, Sneed? Salute. What's happening, babe? You said Edson, he don't care about the contacts right now. He argued with the Republican when they said the GM is making Miami tank and later concede. That's just it. Again, Spurs fan don't make no con. Damn, what up, boy? Where you been at, man? Damn, Gat, where you been at, boy? I ain't see you in a minute there, homie. I don't care for KD. What is you talking about? But he in the trade talks. The fuck are you talking about, Tony? KD in trade talks. I don't give a fuck about no KD. He in trade talk, dum-dum. What are you talking about, bro? Y'all be saying the dumbest. Y'all just be saying anything. I think y'all must say anything, man. You say after all the KD talk from me, you don't want that bum. Hey. Well, I mean, he in trade talks, Gat. You know what I'm saying? He in the trade.
Tone, what up, Tone?
What's up? No, where you been at, boy?
Yeah, shit, being a fucking dad, man, this shit kind of harder than I thought, man. Two kids ain't like one kid's home.
My daughter just had her second one too.
Yeah, two ain't like one, Tone. And the boy is harder than the girl. If I don't give a fuck what anybody tell me, boys are harder than girls, man. My girl walk through the
Hey.
park. My boy, he can give me run for my money already, man.
Congratulations
What up?
again, bro.
What's going on, though, son? Everything good? Everything good with you?
Oh,
How's the family?
yeah, you
Everything
know,
good?
we talking to KD too. You know the haters
Yeah, I
going
know.
on.
That's why I had
Just
to jump
like
on here,
Dame.
man. Listen, man, get away from that KD talk, man. I told y'all years ago. So remember, they laughed at me, right, son? When I got rid of KD, which I told me that
Right.
we'll never get anything back for KD. We fucked up, and KD gonna go live a prosperity career somewhere else because Brooklyn Nets is racist, and we all this shit. Remember, we was the worst that come. What has KD did since then, Tom? Since he left Brooklyn
Nothing.
Nets, he's destroyed
Nothing.
teams.
Well, I'll be here, Spurs fan.
Yeah, thank God. Well, the Miami Heat will never give KD that full control like the Phoenix did and Brooklyn did. Obviously,
Hell no.
but
Hell no.
just think about it. So he went to a team, went to the Brooklyn Nets. He destroyed, left us with Ben Simmons and disappeared on us because he had no
Right.
outgo. And you're doing the same thing in Phoenix. You got a player in Bradley Beal where he's stuck to the contract. He needs a player option to get rid of him. Bradley Beal's unproducing like he thought he was going to produce. Instead of trying to lock
Yep.
in the gym and get it together, what do you want to do? You try to leave again. You give a team of preferred teams, which let me add to the list of it is that you know that you're at the end of your money. So every team that he wants to go to, he can get all his money in taxes, Tone. Man, look at every team on there. He wants to go to San Antonio, he wants to go to Miami. Everybody doesn't give nobody no
Yep. Them
taxes.
the only two.
Yeah, because you want to get all
Well,
the money in.
Houston
Because
is Texas, so
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
same
Uh,
state.
yeah, so make it
Yeah,
make
same
sense to
state.
me. So make it so how is this guy even a superstar? How is we now the Phoenix Suns they gave us Mikal Bridges and all that, which they thought they were stealing from us. Now look what you about to barely get. You about to get barely something from Miami. Talking about Miami don't got enough. You don't have to give him nothing. What you thought
No, sir.
you thought you gotta give him Bam? You thought you gotta give him up Bam? You thought you had to give him up somebody something crazy? Nah, it's KD what is dysfunction. They didn't make the play-in. He's a 38-year-old player on an expiring $50 million contract. If
Right.
somebody wants to be nice, they might toss him an extra 50 mil for 2 years to keep him around if he produces at a high level, which that means no not getting injured. That means actually making the play in. So I mean, who wants to take that route? I mean, you guys go young. You got to go deep. You got to go young, athletic. You know the formula. I'm gonna tell you the
Yeah,
formula. You know the
right,
formula.
right.
So
And
do
that's
this shit.
why I said we ain't giving up no goddamn 21-year-old for that dude. You crazy?
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
giving up no
yeah.
damn Khalil Ware for no damn
Hell no,
KD.
Khalil Will. I wouldn't even talk about them. No Khalil Will. Would never be
Exactly.
in my
Don't even
conversation.
pick up the phone. Yeah, don't even try. Now, like I said,
Yeah.
I'll give him Wiggins. I'll give him Terry Rozier. I'll give him Duncan because both of them are on expiring contract, and I just want them. I mean, these four. I just want off the team, man. Get something for them. Wiggins, Rozier, Duncan, and Jaime. I don't care what we get for them. Just Give me a bag of chips. I'll take it. We'll get something else. I'll take the bag of chips. Yeah. What's up, Dante? Yeah, I'll take the bag of chips. But
Yeah.
them four, I want
But
all.
you know what gets me mad about KD too? Why he not humble? Tone, like you would think you now you see that this is your fault clearly, one of your faults, beer issues and stuff like that, and you still
Right,
giving people teams a list, giving ultimatums, some people where you want to go, motherfucker. You don't make the rules of where you want to go. You think Chris Paul made the rules where he ended up right now? You think you still at that hyper up excellence of the class where you think KD, you tell people what teams they want to go to, like the Phoenix Suns that took your contract, you didn't even sign to them. You did not one thing for the Phoenix Suns at all. Nothing since you've been in that building, but you think they should listen to you because you want to leave and tell them where you
right.
want to go? This guy's crazy, son. That's crazy to me. I don't even find that even like sanity. Damian Lillard gets sent to Milwaukee without anybody telling him what the fuck is going on because he wants to get traded and this is his first deal ever. But you tell a nigga
Right.
like KD, it's okay to fuck two teams up. We'll still try to work with you to go where you want to go to make it interesting for you still. That's bullshit, son. That's
Well,
just
of
me.
course it is. Of course it is, man. What's up, Max Jack? Salute. You said KD a team killer. Well, sometimes depends on the team. If you see, here's the thing. See, this is why, and this ain't me bragging. This is just the culture of Miami. Here's the difference between the Miami Heat culture and everybody else. He could be a team killer, and he is proven that he was a team killer since he left Golden State. Everywhere he went, he ended up being a team killer. That's true. But sometimes it's also too your organization. If your organization are letting these players do what they want to do, then yeah, they can end up being a team killer. But an organization like Miami, he ain't gonna come down there and be no team killer with no Miami. Cause motherfucker, if we can tell LeBron kiss our backsides, the hell you think we're gonna tell a 37-year-old KD? So sometimes it's just the organization. When you let these players run you, then that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, that's what
We
they're
know
gonna do.
KD's a free agent next year. All I'm telling you is that he still get $50 million, and the incentive for KD going to those three teams is because he said he'll sign there again. So I don't know if you're into your KD news. I don't know if you saw KD dicked out that you're not paying attention to what's going on. But if you
Was that
know what the
CW?
fuck is going on, yes. If you
Oh
want to know
no,
what's really
don't
going on,
don't. I'm gonna give you
all
a
right,
heads up.
all
Let him go.
right.
Let me tell you something. He put LeBron fans to shame. This clown, he'll put LeBron fans to shame.
My fault, my fault. All right, you
Don't
got it.
don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
don't even, bro. I ain't think it would be nobody worse than a LeBron fan. Man, I'm telling you, this dude to put LeBron fans to shame, bro. Don't even pay him no mind, nephew.
Got you. Got
Don't pay him
you.
no mind. Trust me when I tell you, this boy. Long story short, let him.
Got now
You
you
gonna
got it.
see?
You got
Yeah,
yeah.
you gonna see the shit that the dumb shit he gonna talk. Don't even worry about it. He always followed up with dumb, even dumber.
Yeah, Mo, but if I
Trust me.
believe with that, that's good. The toe in the line, but that was years ago, bro. We done with that toe. That's you should have came back with the right size sneakers and got it back, and got your got back. Not ended up in Phoenix doing shitty shit. You feel me?
Exactly. Exactly. Hell no, it's not worth giving up no wire, man. We ain't giving up no damn wire. You must be crazy, man. I'd be so disgusted with Pat Riley and man, please. I'd be totally disgusted. I'd be totally disgusted, bro. They was to do that, but I don't see them doing that. Now, I understand, son, Phoenix Suns asking for. I ain't mad at the Phoenix Suns for trying to do what they do. I ain't mad at them, but I'm letting you know, bro. I'm not giving up no 21-year-old for no damn 37-year-old guy, bro. Turned 37 in September. It's not happening. I don't care if he was 100, 100, and 100. I'm not giving up no 21-year-old for no 37-year-old guy who's gonna be 37 in September. It's not happening. It is what it is. Now, KD don't come to Miami. KD don't come to Miami. There ain't nothing new. There ain't nothing new. Yeah. What's up, man? Salute to you. Salute to you. He said that's what I'm saying. Nobody is going to give up that shit that could even become a exactly. Yeah, no. Man, don't nobody care nothing but no these people
So let me.
person.
I know you probably cooked on this already, but yo, what's up with these Knicks though, bro? Um,
Bruh,
so they just
they
decided to tell everybody that had a coach to hit their phone up. They decided like, you know what, we got rid of our coach. Let's see if anybody else want to
we
fire their
call
coach.
we call them escorts. We call them motherfucking the side chicks. They calling around the side chicks that don't nobody want. These motherfuckers calling. It's like that side chick calling the married man to give her attention to come help her. That married man don't want you, bro.
Yeah, like
You
by the way,
down
you know I
bad
got a
when
free
you
house. Like, get out your
yeah,
nasty ass
bro.
out.
What, bro? You gonna call? How you gonna call a coach who already got a job?
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
my what this is what I don't get. Like, let's say they would have took took the interview. How are they supposed to walk back in their building if they don't get the job? Like, oh yeah, by the way, they said no, but it's all right. I'm staying here with you guys. Like, what the fuck, bro? What do you got going on right now?
bro, I don't. And now they delusional. Oh my god, now they delusional. Said LeBron won't come to the Knicks. I swear, I do more laughing at the Knicks fans now, boy, than I think I ever
And this
did,
shit is
bro.
depressing, bro. I ain't
Oh
gonna
my
lie.
god,
This shit got
I
me because I be
swear,
looking at the I'm like, oh, these niggas think like since they
bro.
now they made the finals, they top of the
Oh,
echelon shit.
oh my God, son! You know the old Rudolph movie, the cartoon. You know every holiday, everybody want a Jack in the Box. That's the Knicks. That's the Knicks. Everybody want to come. Oh, this motherfucker! Everybody don't want to come to the Knicks.
No, they don't know. They don't realize that though. I don't think they realize that. The Knicks fans still think niggas want to watch the games of Madison Square Garden all day.
Bro, you haven't done since 70. Oh, we really went on them, boy. We sent Knicks media out here so fast. Nigga, you haven't done nothing since the afros, bell bottoms, and the bump. What the hell are you? Who, bruh? Who wants to come to the damn Knicks, bruh? How are you the
Then
standard?
they want the Miami coach too, and then they want y'all coach too.
Yeah, they had Spo out there, bro. And then
What's
look,
going
now
on?
hold on for a minute. They even had the lie say that especially Allball, this dude, man, Allball, man, I'll be laughing at
He
that from them,
says
man.
Spo. They
This
wanted
dude
Spo.
said, you know, Spo won't come because, you know, Spo and Pat Riley having problems. Now, when the fuck you ever heard Spo and Pat Riley
It's,
having problems, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I would have said that he wanted to come because he's tired of hearing you talking shit, Tone. Spo tired of your ass.
It was hilarious.
Spo
I
tired of
think
your ass,
they
Tone. He
also
want to get the
tried to
fuck
get
out of here.
Greg Popovich,
They try to
even
get
though they knew
everybody,
he was going to retire.
bro.
Niggas
Everybody,
caught
man,
the
look.
niggas caught popping fish at the door.
Bruh, they trying to get it's I'm telling you, man, it's almost if it wasn't the Knicks, it'd almost be a sad case. But the fact that it's the Knicks, I'm
Yo,
loving
then yeah,
every
this is
How
minute of
great.
it.
incompetent
This
does
is
your
great. It
franchise
couldn't get
have
any
to
more great.
be?
It's KD and the Knicks looking like two clowns in the office right now during this shit too. This is like
And
wonderful.
and they make me 10. Hold on now, this the kicker. They out here telling people that the Knicks turned KD down. But for
No,
KD never even say he wanted to go to no goddamn
no,
Knicks.
what happened? No, they did. What happened was he did put them on the list, but they shut that shit down immediately because they figured like, oh, since he remember he came to the Nets, so they still mad about that.
But definitely they still mad about that.
Yeah, so that their philosophy like, oh,
It's
he want to go here.
exactly
We're not
great.
gonna even give him the time of the day. But like, it don't matter. Like, KD don't give a fuck. Like, but at the same time, it's like you guys feel you tough because you said no to KD, but you was dying for KD and Kyrie that year. That
It
you wouldn't even make
sure
the playoffs.
was.
You was dying. That shit killed you. Just still hurts you to this day. You still bring it up.
2 or 3.
Yeah,
Exactly.
didn't KD and Kyrie uh almost like ignore the Knicks during
Yeah, they
free
told
Ain't
agency?
no
they said no.
almost.
They clearly
They
said, "Hey,
know.
the Knicks aren't cool anymore." That's exactly what they said.
Right. Yeah, they ain't almost shit. They totally ignore
Niggas told
their ass.
them
Ain't
niggas
no,
that. Yeah, they told
yeah,
them
ain't no
that.
almost. But yeah, and man, ain't nobody giving them no fucking Khalil and Nico. Man, man, again, these Heat fans, man, Pat Riley be the laughing goddamn stock of the NBA. He fucking called himself doing some dumbass shit like that. Khalil Ware and Nicole Jovic for some goddamn KD. You out your goddamn mind.
Yeah, well, I'm like, when I see these idiot fans do that, I'm like, you guys realize we're not going to give up that much capital for a guy who's 38 years old. I don't care how much he gives you in production. He's not worth that much money, that much capital.
Well, definitely. So yeah, we ain't nobody falling for that,
Didn't we
man.
deny them? Didn't the Knicks try to interview Chris Quinn and I think Malik Allen to be their head coach?
I don't know, bro. I don't give a fuck about no Knicks. I just
No,
laugh at
no,
them
I'm
every
saying
chance I get.
I uh didn't the Heat prevent the Knicks? I saw somewhere where they tried to get interviews, and the Pat Riley said outright, "No, you're not getting anybody off our coaching staff."
Oh no, they allowed what you call him, who became a head coach, Tisdale. He allowed Tisdale to go and interview, and Tisdale got the job. Remember, he was the Knicks head coach. You know,
How incompetent of a franchise you have to be that multiple franchises and elite college coaches just deny you outright, saying, "I don't want to be going to your franchise to be the head coach because we're gonna be a scapegoat if the season doesn't go right."
but that's what they do anyway. I mean, when you talking about the Knicks, man, you're going to be that scapegoat. It's just who they are. It is what it is. When
It's like
was
the Lakers.
KD a champion? How long has it been? Oh, what around him? Well, we know, yeah, he ain't been, KD ain't do nothing since Golden State. I mean, shit, look at what you had. So that's.
He's been to the third round, like the conference championship, multiple times with Phoenix, but he hasn't gone over the hump.
No, he didn't. What do you mean? He ain't never get out the second round since he left Golden State. What are you talking about?
I
He
thought
ain't
he
never.
made it to the. I thought he made it
He
to the.
wasn't on Phoenix. He wasn't on Phoenix. He with Brooklyn when Phoenix went to the finals.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the conference final, not the NBA finals.
No, he never even made it to the NBA conference finals. He
Oh, it
never
was
made it
just
to the.
with Devin Booker.
He never made it. That was just Devin Booker, right, with Chris Paul.
Okay, so it was
KD
Chris
wasn't
Paul and
on the
Devin.
team. KD wasn't on the team when
He
they
was on
went to
Brooklyn
the.
during that time, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
He
I was
right.
mixing up Chris Paul and KD, right? You think?
It was Chris Paul and Booker.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I was mixing up KD and
Oh,
Chris
right.
Paul. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So KD, he hasn't been. He's like the Knicks. He hasn't been out of the second round since he got to Phoenix.
Nope. He haven't. He has ever since he left Golden State. He have yet to get out the second round. See, here's the thing. Let me put this up here. This is
KD's a
entertaining.
great player, but people forget he's 38 years old and stuff like that, and he's he's not.
Let me put this up here, man. He said, "Bro, do you even know what you're saying?"
I made a mistake,
No, he be 37 in September.
but his playing style,
I
where
mean, look, there's no doubt KD's still a top player in the league. He's still the only one in the last 3 years, 50, 40, 90, all that. But you still got to be cautious, man, because you're not giving this shit is going young. It is going young, so you still got to be cautious. Even though he be 37, he's still giving you good numbers, but you still got to be cautious, man.
and I've
Giving
been
up
saying
your
this, you
young
don't know,
asset.
and people don't want to hear this. Father Time is undefeated, and the way he plays, where he goes downhill a lot and stuff like that, is not conducive to playing into your late 30s, early 40s.
Right.
Like,
Exactly, Schiff. Exactly. So this is the foolishness, right? Teams around the league believe the Miami Heat are close to finishing line of Quan KD and may need add Khalil Ware to the package to finalize the deal. Okay, number one, it ain't happening. That's number one. Okay. Although two sides are not right at the finish line, yet in the trade talks, man, one player can get them there. That would be Khalil Ware, a rookie, stand out in Miami front court, who is a giant with a 7'4" wingspan and a two-way potential. If the Heat include Ware a revamped package to what they have already offered, talks with the Suns will reach a whole new level, as the players in Phoenix want discuss with once in discussion with Miami. Then we don't get. It's very simple. We don't get KD because if you're trying to play that type of hardball, we don't get KD. It's very simple. I ain't gonna. If I gotta keep saying it, I'll keep saying it. Then we don't get KD. I don't give a fuck. We're not giving up no 21-year-old for no KD, bro. It's not happening.
stopping a Colt, CW.
Oh no, ain't nothing you can do. He gone. He done. Don't even respond to him. He done.
He's
They
like,
don't have age form stars. Exactly. KD Curry, well, man, don't nobody want to give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck about what no 30, 40 years ago shit. What did he do after that? Because Steph Curry got a ring after KD left. Put yourself on mute, and KD got a ring after. Steph Curry got a ring after KD left. So okay then. So stop it with the foolishness, boy. He said, Mac Johnson said, what's the point of the Heat trading for KD when he got to trade most of your assets? Exactly. Exactly, Mac. That wouldn't make no sense. I gotta give away my young players, then what's the use of getting you? No, you're not gonna bust up my team. You want draft picks anyway. You really don't care about too many players. You want draft picks anyway. So, you know, you might be, but long as you don't give away your asset, I don't. It's already been proven. He ain't nothing without until he do something without Steph Curry. Dumb. Until he do something without Steph Curry, that's a true statement. He's nothing without Steph Curry. He hasn't done nothing without Steph Curry. Steph Curry went to another finals and won it without KD twice. Well, did them stats get him a championship? Did them stats get him a championship? Did them stats get him a championship, dumb? Stats only for your personal gain when you retire. It can get you in the Hall of Fame or can leave you out the Hall of Fame. Period. And them stats don't mean shit because he haven't won nothing since he left Golden State. Period. What's up, Sneed?
Funk, what up?
What's happening, man?
Bro, this KD stuff is ridiculous. What the hell is wrong with these people?
I don't know, nephew.
Like it's been how long since he was a difference maker in the NBA
Right.
finals? Let's have that conversation. Like we're not talking about what his career has been. Just what does he bring to the table today? Let's look at the most recent season.
Right.
They couldn't get into the play-in.
Right.
What are we talking about? With Bradley
stars?
Beal,
With other stars now.
with Bradley Beal
them they stars,
and
right.
Devin Booker, he can't get to the play-in. And then we're going to talk about we're going to give up draft capital for this. We're going to assume that we can get into the playoffs. What proof? What
Right.
evidence from the last season, 2
well,
seasons indicates that he can produce for you in a meaningful way in
well,
April, May, June? What where's the evidence of this? That
okay.
anything after 2018, what is the proof that he can win a championship? And then he's okay. He's degraded over time. He's elderly in NBA years. I get it. He could score, but you know who else could score? LeBron is 40 and he could still score in the league. It doesn't mean anything because it doesn't produce the winning. Just look at the top 8 to 10 teams in the league, Tone. Look at the roster construction, Tone. You know what it is.
Young. They're young, yeah.
They're running these teams off the floor. Look what the Wolves did to the Lakers. Luka is one of the top 5 talents in the league. Top 3, some people say, right?
Right.
Gone in the first round. Gone. You're out of here.
With LeBron.
Dropping 25 points in a quarter. Gone. You're out of there. With LeBron.
Now, I will give him Wiggins because Wiggins' money don't match. Look, now I'm speaking from me because I don't care nothing about. I'm just one of them ones. I don't care about a draft. I mean, our draft. So I will give him Wiggins, and I'll give him the 25 first round. But that's as far as I'm going. Or I'll give him Duncan and Rozier because they're expiring contracts in the first round. I'm willing to do that. I don't care because first of all, I want them 2 off the team. Let's just get that clear. I want them 2 off the team. So definitely ain't no hard feeling for that. So I would give him that. And now, hey, man, I thought y'all want that first round because y'all don't have none come next Thursday. Suns don't have none. Go ahead, take the first round, man. Go ahead, take 20. You clearing our books with the money, and then helping Rozier and Duncan is helping the Suns to clear money and get a first round pick. Because I'm one of them ones I don't care nothing about the pick. I'm being honest with you. I really don't.
You watch the league like me. You see it. You're watching the whole thing play out. It's like a play with all these actors and actresses, right?
Right.
There's like a handful of GMs that just keep fleecing the same teams over and over. They just get like Danny Ainge was dogging everybody, just taking all their stuff, right?
Exactly.
And the same thing with Sam Presti. There's like a handful of GMs that just keep playing everybody because they're all reaching. They're all overextending themselves to try to get these former stars. Like, look at what's happened to the Clippers.
Right.
You have a great coach, a fantastic supplemental roster, but you keep trying with these former stars who can't do it. Right? You look at what happened in Brooklyn. You look at what's happened. Any team that doesn't have a young, developing core of players that come up together and are developed, in which you have like a team nucleus, you have a team philosophy. See, people overcomplicate things. They think you got to go and get this piece, you got to go and get this piece, and then this and that and the third.
They always
not really. Just follow the blueprints from the teams that win the championships and see what they do when they construct these rosters. It's hard to execute it, but it's not complicated.
Right.
People just, it's too much, man. Like, why aren't the Heat? Why aren't the Celtics? Why aren't the Rockets? Why isn't everybody lining up for KD? They're not lining up for KD. The Cavs aren't lining up for KD. The Pistons aren't lining up. Nobody's lining up for KD that matters.
Right.
You know where KD can go? He can go to the Wizards and milk them for some millions to drag out his career, to just be old, drop 25 a game, and just do that.
But see, here's the thing. KD won a ring. He won another ring. He's still now. He might have the age. We know that, but he want that ring. See, so now he don't have. I mean, of course, he can cause a problem.
He needs the best situation possible. He needs a roster that does everything he won't or can't do.
Right.
Right?
We
He's
know
going
that.
to need a roster that is going to be elite defensively. He needs a roster that can rebound elite. He needs a
That's why he
roster
want Miami.
where guys can play the 40, 42 minutes so he could play 35,
Right.
right? So he could be potent when he scores. It's too hard to accommodate that, Tone. Look at who's in the finals right now. Look at the players. Look at what the Pacers do. Bro, if you play the Pacers in a series, it's like playing 15 games because of how fast they play. Pressure on the ball every single second of the game. I guarantee you ask anybody on the Thunder, they'll say this is the most intense we've had to play all year. This 7 games feels like 15 games.
Right.
And vice versa. The Pacers are like, these guys are crazy. This defense is absurd. What the hell? What other team is going to compete with the way that these two teams play? Or how about the top 4 teams? Forget the top 2 or the top 6 or the top 8. They running everybody off the floor.
Right. But like I said, with Spo, I think he can go to another level. He can take to another level. But the only thing I'm telling you, he's not worth us giving up our young players. That's all I'm telling people.
I would not. I wouldn't give
I
up
don't.
any of the young
Yeah,
talent.
I'm
No
not
way.
giving up. I'm not giving up my young. I'm not giving up my young. I don't give a damn if that's your deal breaker. Then that's our deal breaker too. Move on, because I'm not giving up my young player. So, but outside of that, look, man, KD would be a staple with the Miami Heat, man. Miami Heat and these so-called Miami Heat fans talking about we still are playing, bro. Bro, outside of what we went through this year, even this year, see, even with what everything we went through before it collapsed on and everything just took a toll, we was only 2 games out of goddamn third seed. 3, I think, because I don't do the half. 3 games out of third seed. Even with everything that was going on. So I just don't. But I get it, man. People, they want what they want. They still want that D Wade, the LeBron shit. Bro, let that shit go, man. This a whole new goddamn decade. 2 decades almost gone now since that shit. We got young players, man. And with Spo messing up the rotation that he did with everything that was going on, everything played a factor in this year and why we was where we was. But yet, just to show you the drought that we had. 2 back-to-back away games, elimination games on the road, and won both of them. That don't tell you nothing about this team,
I mean,
even in the
the
midst,
team has
even
character, Tone, for real.
even
Yeah.
in the midst of everything that we was going through.
Yeah.
See, that's what ticked me off. Oh yeah, he did that. Look what they did with Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, so what?
They were clearly overmatched. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the Miami Heat kind of the way that they finished the season, I think it's commendable.
Oh no, I told people, and I meant it. And you might have heard me, and you might not. I wish we had lost by 100 points because we needed that type of embarrassment. Now 55 is still, losing by a total of 122 points through the 4 games. Still people, still that's worth whatever. But I wish we had lost by 100 points.
Damn, Tone.
Yeah, no, really. Yeah. I wish we had lost by 100. Because here's what I'm telling you. Now, that 55 did it as well. Now, I'm just me being Big Toe.
I mean, 55 is nasty work, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's definitely that. And it's going to show come next year the difference in this team next year. Because that 55, hell, I'll go out on a limb. Spo is going to show them every game. That's going to be the staple of their motivation. That's why I wish we even 100. That'd be really hold on, because 100 might have demoralized them. So 55 good. 55 good. But that's gonna be the staple of their what's up, Justin? They're gonna be Angelo, what's up? Of their motivation. With or without KD. And people and they still don't understand, bro. We ain't even in trade season yet. People really think we in trade. No, we ain't even in trade season yet. Trade season don't happen until after the lottery. The NBA just did it this year, saying that you could trade now before the lottery, because just to get some attention to the NBA. Also, while the finals are going on, so they made it the rule this year. You can do trade. That's why Desmond Bain was able to be announced to get traded while the NBA finals is going on, because they changed the rules.
You know, it's going to be good for a long time, Tone. Two teams going to be good for a long time. The Spurs and the Mavericks.
If they keep their people.
Yeah, they're going to be good for a long time.
What's up, Shy? Salute,
notice they're not really in anything about
What's
KD,
up, Angelo and
right?
Justin?
They're not like in play, and they don't give a damn or whatever.
Oh no, they ain't going after no. They ain't worrying about no damn KD.
Everybody that got something good going on is not looking at KD,
right?
At least not for any type of price tag. You know, if he's on the clearance rack for like 95% off, they might peruse.
Right.
But
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think what happened, Tone, is over the last 5 years, the mentality around the NBA has shifted. It's like a league that's stuck in the past. They're not seeing what's happening in front of them. They're stuck looking in the rearview mirror. Like look at Steph, for example. Mm-hmm. What type of players pull their hamstrings in playoff runs? Players like Chris Paul.
Right.
Players like Steph Curry. They're aged. When they get pushed hard, they get injured because of age. It's part of the process. You remember Chris Paul, those series where he was getting injured in game 5 and game 6 and game 7s?
Yep.
That's age and attrition. The tendons and the ligaments ain't what they used to be. You know, the muscles ain't what they used to be. You know, I mean, LeBron was an Iron Man for years. And now it's always like a foot, a knee, a this, a that, a back, 2 weeks, 5 games. This is what happens. And he's been able to stave off Father Time quite well, actually. He's like trying to Father Time is trying to kick down his door, and LeBron's like holding the door closed. He's like, no.
is other things suspicious.
We know.
Too, but we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
But he's still maintaining. So, but I mean, yeah, man, we don't need all that people think that we need, and we really don't. I don't give a damn what nobody say. We don't need all.
WWE a troll?
Oh no, he's a KD. Let me tell you something. Let me say it like this. He put LeBron fans to shame. He put Coltonism to shame when it comes to KD. That's why I don't pay him no mind. I don't pay CW no mind. There's nothing you can say, do, talk. It's nothing. I let him talk, and it got so annoying one time.
CW ever been up here?
He ain't coming up here because there ain't nothing he can say. And I blocked him for a long time because he got annoying, and I just let him back on. But now I just made it my business. I don't really, for the most part, pay him no mind, because he's just that cult. When open your dictionary right now and look up cult, and you will see his face in it. You ain't even never seen his face. But that face that you're going to see under the definition of cult is going to be his face.
So KD averaging 26 points per game, and they missed the play-in. What is there to celebrate?
Empty stats.
What is there to celebrate?
There you go. You see why it don't make sense to talk to him?
Well, what's the process? So it don't matter if you win or lose. You just got to drop 26.
No. When you a fanboy, see, you don't care about teams.
Wasn't KD fault though?
Yeah, there you go.
This is not
there you
not
go.
real, bro. This is a
It's
troll.
not.
That's
It's no,
not
no,
real.
no. He real.
No,
And it's not LeBron because he just like LeBron fans again, but he's worse. It's not LeBron's fault. When they win, LeBron is the credit. When they lose, it's not LeBron's fault. He the same way, but he 10 times worse. So that's why I say, don't pay him no mind, bro. Let him type, have his fun in the chat. Because I don't pay that clown no mind. Now, Shy, you said who I got. I'ma say this again. I don't care nothing about these two bums. I don't care nothing about them goddamn bums on that court, man.
Man, these are the best two teams in the NBA, Tone. Come on, man.
Yeah, they can be the best or whatever. I don't give a damn. They're not Miami, so I don't care about them. That's just Big Tone. Y'all know how I am,
Bro,
man.
you gotta give the Shy something, bro.
I don't care. I'm letting you know I don't care about these bums. I'm not taking nothing away from their talent. I'm not saying they haven't played good ball. Indiana haven't played good ball to get where they at, deserve where they at. I'm just letting you know I don't care nothing about these bums. I ain't taking away.
I thought it's been a great series. I've enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, it's been better than what people try to display. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they everybody's talking, oh, this is a boring series, of course, because your team not in there. That's why you gonna say it's boring. Your team is not there. Let's be real. Your team not playing in the finals, so it's gonna automatically be boring to you. But this has been a very good series, up and down. Now, I knew the NBA was gonna take it to 7.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no,
CW,
I knew that.
CW is a troll. That's not real.
Yeah,
That's a troll.
I'm trying to tell you, he is real. He used to come on. He's real. Yeah, he used to come on. Mm-hmm.
How you gonna have a comment
him
on
and
the
Ken.
game and you ain't watched the games? This is how you know it's a troll. It's not real. Bro, I think CWE is like an AI, a troll AI.
Yeah, I'll mute you because you're probably gonna say and keep talking and say dumb shit. So I'm gonna leave. I'll just leave you saying dumb shit in the chat because you ain't gonna make no sense. Just like even typing, you ain't making no sense. So ain't no need me bringing you up here, motherfucker, and you gonna say the same dumb shit. But only difference is you gonna keep talking. So you just stay your ass in the chat. Yeah, because ain't nobody paying you no mind in the chat. That way we ain't got to worry about you in the chat. Yeah. You don't say that dumb ass nonsense that you gonna say. You don't have no rationale when it comes to KD, man. You don't have no rationale whatsoever. You are a complete cultist. So ain't no how somebody gonna talk to you when it comes to KD. Yeah, so no, you don't need to come up here. You stay your ass right there in that chat. You lucky you back on. Because I blocked you like 50 times and felt sorry for you, and then you come on. So I'm letting you talk the dumb mess that you're talking.
I'll give you this, CWE. KD was a good player 10 years ago. He was a very good player 8, 9, 10 years ago. It's cool. You know, you living in the past, you stuck in the past. You know, you probably talk about the good times from 8, 9, 10 years ago, and that's nice, bro. It's nice. It's nice you remember the golden years when he was winning championships. It's good. But I'll tell you what I was doing in 2017 and 2016. I was 10 years younger. You know?
Exactly.
10 years. Do you know who was the president 10 years ago? Do you know what your salary was 10 years ago? You know how much a gallon of milk costed you 10 years ago? Just think about 10 years, bro. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about a dude who was that dude a decade ago. 10 years. Middle of last decade, bruh.
Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing now. So what are we
Nothing.
saying?
Nobody even like we're gonna talk about how great KD was when he retires.
And you sitting there talking about he better than his former teammate. Well, his former teammate went back to the finals and won it without him again.
Hold on. How many? So scoring 26 a game makes you great, right? Tone, let's look at the points averages for the NBA. Let's see. Let's see how great 26 points a game is, right? We're just talking points, regular season, because we can't compare him in the playoffs because he didn't make it. So all we could do is look at the points.
Right.
I got 5 guys who score more points per game than KD. And one of them can't even shoot. Giannis. He can't even shoot, bro. He can't shoot.
Let's take that layup from him. He done.
I got a guy averaging more points per game than KD, and he can't shoot. So I'm going to just throw that in there. And then KD doesn't play defense, so he really only plays one side of the ball. So he gets to focus on just putting his energy into one side of the ball. All these other guys play defense, have to defend somebody.
Hmm.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, Cade Cunningham is a point guard, and he has to distribute the rock, and he averages 26 a game. Jalen Brunson averages 26 a game, and he plays point guard. He's got to dish the rock. Dame Lillard averages 25 a game, and nobody speaks glowingly about him. What is special? What is special? Franz Wagner, without his injuries, would average 26 a game. He averaged 24 with injuries. Donovan Mitchell got 4 other guys on his team jacking up shots. He's averaging 24 a game in 30 minutes. Tyler Hero makes half the money KD does, and he makes 24 a game. What is KD doing that's so special?
Exactly. See, that's he again, but none of that mean nothing to him. Sneed. That's why I don't understand why you still trying to convince. That don't look what he's still telling you. He's still talking about career. Look. See.
But this ain't about the career. This is 2025.
Again, he don't care. That's what he gonna go to. That's why I say you wasting your time. It's like the LeBron. You wasting your time. He going, look, career. We talking about 2025.
You want to talk about blocks? How KD has 1,000 blocks.
Yeah, what they got to do with 2025?
Anthony Davis got double those blocks, and his career is still going. Double.
I don't.
How about this? Pau Gasol, who's not even known for blocked shots, has 2,000 blocks. 2,000. Manute Bol was a bum, and he got 2,100 blocks. You ain't impressing nobody with 1,000 blocks. Nothing. All you got to do is play 15 years and average 1 a game.
That's it.
Nobody's impressed by now. If it was Dwayne Wade, a guard with 1,000 blocks, a guard who's not 7 feet tall, who's 6'4", then we could talk. That might be impressive. 1,000 blocks, bro.
But that's greatness to him.
Is Rudy Gobert been 30 years old yet? And he already has like 2,000 blocks. 1,000 blocks, really? That's what makes KD great.
I told you, bro. It's nothing. That's why I keep saying it's nothing you
now
can say.
You'll remember this name, Big Tone. Theo
What's
Ratliff.
up, Letitia?
Theo Ratliff.
Ratliff
had 2,000 blocks.
And he could, if you put an ocean, if you put him in ocean, he would miss the ocean.
But CWE brought up the fact that this dude got 1,000 blocks, but I got bums with 2,000.
2,000 blocks. That's why I tell you, nephew, you still trying to explain shit to him. You wasting your time.
I'm not. See, the thing
It's
is this,
fun.
Tone. The
It's
thing is
fun to
this.
run it down to embarrass him, though. It is fun to do that.
But here's the thing, Tone. We're not putting down KD.
No, we not.
We're
No,
putting
we're
down
not.
the nonsense when
That
someone
he's
has to
spewing.
move the goalpost to
Right.
try to make someone seem better than they are.
Then they are. Right. What's up, Letitia? Salute. Dream Money Goodbye. Okay. What's up? Theo Radcliffe. He was a bum to me. I don't mean no harm.
No, I mean he was a decent
He was a
player,
decent
but I mean
player,
he's
man.
he's not an elite player on any
He
level.
wasn't elite, right? He wasn't elite. I agitate a little bit.
Right?
Dream,
No, I'm
Dream.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to Dream.
How we gonna bring up blocks?
Yeah.
And I got Hakeem with 4,000. 4,000. We're gonna talk blocks. Man, these people don't even realize what they're saying, Big Tone.
Well, and again, there's nothing you can do with people like him. There's nothing you can do with people like him. But he'll always come with something else. Now he remember he was talking about blocks. Now look at what he
Now
talking
what? How do you move the goalpost? Now what else?
3-point. Top 3 all-time points behind Kareem. See, now he's talking about points. You was just talking about blocks.
What happened to blocks? Why is it now points?
Exactly. That's why I keep telling you. He's going to keep moving. That's my whole point. Nephew. He's going to keep moving the goalposts, bro.
AD was an amazing player, Tone. He really was.
Right.
He really was an amazing player.
Exactly, Letitia. And let's be fair. KD never chased numbers now.
Hey,
like LeBron them, he would chase rings. And I don't find, let me make this very clear, and I don't care who it is, KD, AD, BC, all the alphabets. I don't care if you chase rings.
Hey, Big Tone.
Mm-hmm.
How old, and may he rest in peace, how old was Kobe Bean Bryant when he played his last NBA game? 39 maybe? Something like that? 38, 39?
Let me see, 5 years ago, because he would have been, let me see, he was born in 78. So what's that? Yeah, he about 38, 39, right. Because he would have been 47. Yeah, he would have been 47. So he would have, he was 5 years ago. Oh, you said when he played his last game.
His final game.
I'm thinking about when he passed. His final game. Okay, so that was like 10 years.
It would have been what, 39 maybe?
39, something like that, yeah.
How many points did he drop in his final game, Big Tone?
What he put like up like 50 something? What was it? 40, 50 points, yeah. Something 60. Like that. Mm-hmm.
So am I impressed by KD at 36 scoring 26 a game?
Right.
When I had Kobe Bean Bryant drop 60 with half an arm, half a leg.
And coming off Achilles.
Remember, dropping 60 on his farewell game. 60.
Shout out to the pool, man. I appreciate you, nephew. 20 months strong, man. I appreciate you, man. For the re-up membership, brother. I appreciate you, nephew. Yeah, that's why I say, man, you just, I mean, it's fun giving this food knowledge, but he don't care. He don't care nothing about facts, man. Look, and see, and the crazy thing is, when we break this down, people think we condemning KD, but we are not condemning KD for real. We just want you to stop the foolishness. That's all. We just want you to stop the foolishness. What's up, Terry?
At one point,
yay towards the killers. What that mean?
At what point, Big Tone, somebody tricks you, and then they come back and play you again, and then they come back and play you again, and then they come back. You letting them in? Whose fault is it?
Right.
It's a trick. KD is a trick right now at this point. He's tricking, right? It's a trick because you have this illusion that he's still this championship caliber player, but that ship has sailed years ago. I'm so blessed and thankful that my team is uninterested in these types of nonsensical moves that
Right.
prohibit the future of a franchise. They're
And,
franchise altering trades.
and remember now, and the reasoning, because we already made our mistakes. We did it with Dion Waiters. We did it with James Johnson. We did it with so we already made them mistakes, Whiteside. See, so we made these mistakes before. See, we made these mistakes giving these people all this money and thinking that they was going, yeah, they turned out to be God. No. We've been there, done that. We the true definition of been there, done that. The true definition of been there, done that, bro. So no, we good. Now, I don't have no problem with getting KD. But do I be damned if I'm gonna give up my goddamn roster for some damn KD?
Hey, Big Tone, can you win a championship if KD is your third best player on your roster?
Well, let me tell you something, and this is real, Sneak. With Miami's system based on the scoring, if we can keep if we can get back to our defensive culture lockdown and that top 5 defense with KD on it, and Tyler still averaging the 24, Bam defense, I think we can. I honestly think we can, because this league is not what you look. I know that the people who made the playoff and win it, they won it based on high percentage of the players that they had. They just had that complete team at that particular year. That particular year, they just, it was the right place, right time. The stars was lined up for them. I really think we could, Sneak.
Do me a favor,
I,
Tone.
I
Do me a favor.
honestly do.
Do me a favor, Tone. Go ahead and highlight CWE's most recent comment.
Which one? 50, 40, 90?
Yeah. Go ahead and highlight that.
Okay.
6 years ago, bruh. 6 years ago. 2019. Do you know what happened in 2019? Do you know it's been 6 years? Think about it, CWE. Since 2019, you've gained 50 pounds. You've changed girlfriends or boyfriends 7 times.
No,
Just think about that.
But no, Sneak. The last 3 years, he's been 50, 40, 90. He the only player.
But
That's
he's
50.
talking about what he did with the Nets.
Oh, I don't even know why he's doing that, because he ain't
He's
taking
talking
us
about
nowhere.
like we don't even like this
Right.
discussion is nothing to do with what he did in 2019.
Yeah. See, now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how bad he down. He had to go all the way. He done went all the way to 2019 when he was with the Nets, when he just did it the last 3 years. You see, that's how unserious he is.
Uncle Tone, are you still talking about the Heat in the finals in 2020? You still doing that?
Exactly. And to show you how dumb he is, he just did it he the only player that did it in the last 3 years of 50, 40, 90. But you're gonna go back to 29. This is why I don't nobody take you serious. I keep telling you.
But how you going 50, 40, 90 and you missing the play-in?
You're missing the play-in. So this and again, this is what I'm saying, and that's true, Terry Clough. You are right. They are 3-17 without KD and 33-16 or something like that when KD. You are right. You're 100% right. This is why I'm telling Sneed that if you add a KD who's still doing that to a Miami Heat and a Miami Heat culture with a coach Spo, yes, I really, really believe we can definitely get
you got to
back
give
to
him everything. Everything the stars got to align. You got to give him everything he can't do, right?
Yeah, but we got to be fair. The stars got to align with each and every one of these who won the last 5 years. You know why the stars aligned? Because they didn't get back. So it had to be the stars aligned because most of them had pretty much the same team and still couldn't get back. So that's across the board. The stars had to align. That's across the board
These
because the treatment that
finals,
they haven't
these
been back in
championships
that.
are elusive, bro. It's
Yeah,
not easy to win a chip.
no,
Look how hard it
no.
is.
I ain't
Look how
even
hard
talking.
it is
But here
for
it
how
is.
great KD is. Is KD a top 20 player all time?
All time.
25?
I don't put. I'm old school, man. I ain't putting none of these people. He ain't even top. And see, when you talk, I'm the wrong person to ask, bro. He ain't even top 50 with me.
Really?
With my old school. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about LeBron ain't even top 30 for. See,
Damn.
I'm just. That's why, nephew. That's why I tell y'all I don't have these conversations when you speak all time, because that means every player that I watched grew up and the rules and what they had to play with. And we talking players who had to play with coked out people, who had to play with alcoholics, who had and still got the job. So I don't. That's why I don't entertain that. I just don't. I leave it. Y'all can have it. Now, if you say all time in his era when he came in. Now we can have that conversation. Yes, he is. Shit, he probably top 10 in his era. Shit, probably top 5, 6, 7, however you
I
want to do it
agree with you
in
there.
his era.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
See, and that's why I keep telling people, no, don't have no. You don't want that
Well,
conversation with me.
this team, if you think about it, so go back to the Miami year 2012, right? The
Mm-hmm.
finals. I think the Thunder won by like 19 points game 1.
The game one, right?
And then they were up by 20 at halftime of game 2. What
And then
happened?
Miami just walked them down from there.
They ripped off 4 in a row. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
What
Yep.
happened? Well, that was KD was
And
in
he
his
was younger,
physical. He was in his physical prime,
right? And he was
and
young,
the
right? That
team
way
they
young.
had around him was phenomenal. He had a serious rim protector. He had veteran leadership. He had Russ.
What's up,
He had
Tara?
he had Cephalosha. Like they had the
Oh no, he
perimeter
had the
defense. They had the
squad.
paint
Yeah,
defense.
James
Like they
Harden,
had,
he
and they
had
were
the
so
squad.
close.
Right,
And
he
then
had the
and then
squad.
it never and it didn't happen. And they were so good, and it still didn't happen. I mean, hell, let's just go back 1 year. Look
What's
at
up,
what the
Mr.
Heat
Thelma?
had, and they lost the finals in 2011. To
Right.
show you how tough it can be to win a chip, it's not easy.
King Zay, what's up? What's up, nephew? All right, all right. There
Well,
you go, baby.
my point, Terry Cloth, is that those Thunder never made it back. With all that, they never made it back to the finals. With all that talent, and then KD decided to go to the Warriors.
Right.
It's hard to win a championship. This
Well,
one's taken 7 games. LeBron went with D Wade and Chris Bosh and all of those Hall of Fame talents, and they won 2 out of 4.
What up? What up, y'all?
What up, brother?
what's up, Zay? Yeah, well,
Hey,
opinions like assholes. Everybody have them. So I don't. So that's why I say I let y'all argue that great. Because when you trying to put what's happening today with the rules today against what I came up with, I don't waste my time in entertaining. I don't have the energy to entertain. So I let you young bucks go ahead and have all that this great all time stuff. I don't entertain it because I guarantee you. Well, we will never know, but I still can say it. 90% of these people wouldn't even make it into my league coming up. And I'm talking LeBron and goddamn KD and all the rest of them. See, so just based on the physicality alone, the rules alone. So I just I don't entertain it. And y'all can have it. I mean, like I said, y'all have it. I don't entertain it. What's up, Darrell? Salute, salute, salute. What's up, nephew? What's up, Zay?
yeah. What's up, man?
Ain't
It's a
nothing.
beautiful day again.
Yes,
Finally,
sir.
it
Yes,
been
sir,
raining and
man.
stuff. You
I'm
got
telling
your
you.
got your AC stuff fixed, man. I know you
Oh
saying
yeah,
you
man. Guess
doing.
what it was, man?
What was it?
Man, the damn my breaker burnt,
Oh, your
man.
break. Oh, the
Man, that
breaker break. Yeah.
was quarter far. Yeah, man. It
Oh
burnt.
man.
And we didn't know
Mm,
because it was the breaker that was to the dryer and
mm,
the air conditioner.
mm,
So all the rest of the power was on. So it never dawned, that ain't all the rest of the power on. So we ain't never even thought. I even went, got a new thermal and everything for my dryer. I'm thinking I
mm,
know we brought new thermal, everything for my dryer, put it in and everything, man, and it
mm,
still ain't work. I'm like, man, what is happening? So we had somebody come up. He said, I'm gonna show you. Look, man, you lucky. The board and everything was caught fire, but it just burnt. It didn't fire.
uh-huh.
And so he had to replace my box, man. I'm like, wow, man. Ain't this a
Man,
blip?
all
Brand
this
new
stuff.
air conditioner, too. Just put a brand new air conditioner and everything out there, all
Mm,
that. I'm like,
right.
hold on, man. We just got this thing, man. What is going on here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
the breaker box burnt out, man.
Goddamn
And
breaker box, man.
breaker
Come
box,
on,
bro.
man.
The breaker box burnt out. With that, we had a power outage.
Mm-hmm.
We had a power outage, and when all the power came back on, our
Mm-hmm.
air condition and of course the dryer went out. I'm like, oh man, this motherfucker done burnt my power. All right, man. So we gonna have to get somebody to look. I said the thermal. I'm thinking the thermal, everything. So as far as the dryer, and we got somebody come look at it. He said, no, man, you gotta get an electrician out here. This ain't got nothing to do with the air conditioning. Man, the dude came out, man. He showed me. I still got it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all because he left the breaker high burn when my
Mm.
camera when I get my computer back because I also show you how things. I had to send my damn computer, brand new computer.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
heard
ain't no more damn
news, yeah.
2 months. I had it for 2 months. That month went out.
Well,
So, but yeah,
yeah,
everything. But through the grace of the Most High God, man,
mm-hmm.
everything is up and running. Everything working. I'm
Mm-hmm.
back, and
Yeah, you back. You back with your old one.
yeah, I'm back, Mo. She was going, she working slow on me, but the
Huh?
more I keep it on, the more speed picking back up. So I ain't
Uh,
had no problems lately today. So I was able
okay.
to do everything today.
At least you able to,
Get right, get
at
back
least it's
on.
working. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
but you don't deal with cultists, man. That's what I'm telling Sneed, man. You can't talk to these cultists, man. LeBron cultists or KD cultists. You can't. There's no rationale with these people. There's no rationale with them, bro. There's absolute no rationale with these people, man.
The thing is, and KD coaches is like it ain't even because he don't even be like saying too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
He
right.
ain't like LeBron. Like LeBron say crazy
Exactly.
stuff.
He tried to stay relevant.
He
LeBron,
tries to,
yeah, be
yeah.
saying dumb shit, just like he said. Now all of a sudden, ring culture is bad. Well, why did you go
This
chase him?
shit I be talking about, man. Then you
Yeah,
got
why did you go chase him
Give
if,
a
if
reason.
ring
Get
this
ready, get
dude,
off your
man?
knees, bro. Like you don't have to, bro. LeBron whooped your ass, dog. Like why is you on your knees, man? I understand. I don't get this shit, bro. He get on my nerve, bro. And you always talking that junk about Kobe, man. You wouldn't even say that when Kobe was alive, bro. Why you always, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people wouldn't say nothing about Kobe when he was alive, bro.
Hey, they sure wasn't.
A lot of these kids ain't really seen him play, so they
Right,
kind of like
right.
they be disrespectful off the rip. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, like I said, man, I just seen a little first take, and he was just explaining what LeBron was saying. Look, bro, LeBron just saying shit, man, because
Trying to
he
stay
about to
relevant.
retire.
Yeah,
And
trying to stay
he gonna
relevant.
stay relevant. You know
Hmm.
that, because Tone, anything he say, we kind of got there, gonna talk about it because he know that when
He
he say
know
crazy
people
stuff
gonna
like
talk.
this.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
when he
know
say
people
crazy
gonna
stuff
talk
like
about
this,
him.
he gonna go viral. He gonna go viral anyway.
Yep.
Cause LeBron, he's LeBron. So his minions, they gonna keep him in the what the algorithm they would call it. They gonna keep him
Yeah.
in that because we gonna see him all the time. So they expect for us not to say nothing. They act like we can't say nothing about them, man. Man, come on, man. Like he says this so we can say something about him, Tom. That's
Sure
what he
enough,
do.
that's why he do the shit they do.
He
That's
love the
why he do
attention.
it.
He love the attention, bro.
That's why he ain't returned, man. Man, that
He
dude ain't
like this.
returned no time
Yeah.
soon, man.
That's why he ain't no time soon, Tom.
He ain't returned, man. He just throwing
Oh,
it. Now he got this old corny ass commercial. Again, staying relevant.
they ain't relevant. That's him, bro. And I was gonna speak to the brother on the panel. I was gonna talk about that Katie and uh, was it LeBron the 2012 finals. I was gonna say LeBron couldn't, well, he was on 2 at the time, right? He had lost to Dallas, right, and he lost with the Spurs, and
Right,
he playing the young Thunder. Yeah, the Thunder
right.
was good, but LeBron could not go down 0-3, bro. He couldn't lose to the Thunder, bro. I mean, this first of all, they talking about the GOAT situation right now. He wouldn't even be in the conversation at all. You know what I'm
And
saying?
now, if he had
Like
lost,
not at all. If he would have went
yeah,
down to get KD, bro,
right,
them
right,
KD them, he wouldn't even be no question. Goes, I mean, not goes, but Tom. But
right.
yeah, man, he couldn't go down here. LeBron had to win that chip, bro. That's why I said, well, I don't know what he talking about that wing coach, that ring coach, because, bro, you want to win that bad, bro. So what you talking about? Like
That's
stop
why
lying.
you left Cleveland because
That's
to
why you
chase the
left
ring.
Cleveland. Stop
Yep.
lying, bro.
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
to chase the ring. But
You
again,
know what LeBron shot 3-point percentage in that series against the
mhm,
Thunder?
What was that?
18%.
Oh yeah.
but he didn't
18%. So it's not that
go
he played so fantastic. I think it was the
right.
Thunder's inexperience and self imploding. You know,
Yeah,
if you
because
think
And,
about
LeBron
bro,
been
they
there
were up.
3 times.
The
You know
th-
what
the
I'm saying?
Thunder were up 1-0 and up 20 at halftime of game 2. So
Mm-hmm.
what happened?
D
Man,
Wade, Bosch, and the rest of the cast.
oh yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what happened.
no, Tom. He did it by himself,
Oh,
Tom.
that's right. That's
Everything he
right.
did by himself.
Yeah,
You
yeah, that's
you
right. He
heard
was
it? You
yeah,
ain't heard it,
yeah,
Tom?
that's right. He was the only one on the court. He did
You
all of it by
oh
himself.
yeah, Tom. Don't forget that, Tom. Don't ever forget that. Don't you ever forget that. He done it by himself. He the only player in history done it by himself. He did not have nobody. Oh yeah, they say oh yeah, it's a new thing going around. Well, they been saying it. They saying Chris Bob trash. So
Oh yeah, Nanny
uh
out here trashing Chris Bosh.
trash, trash. Chris.
See how low life is. Now, what reason would
Mm-hmm.
you have need to bring up Chris Bosh? You first of all, you don't have no reason to bring up Chris Bosh.
Mm-hmm.
But to
Let me
do
ask you
that,
this, Tom.
go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you. Go ahead.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
you good, you good, you
I'm
good.
about
Go ahead.
to say let me ask you a question now. How good was Chris Bosh, bro? On your team, on your Heat team. How
He was
good was he?
fantastic, man. He
Indeed, he
was
was. He
he
was
was
truly the
fantastic.
third. He was the definition of the third option.
What he had to do,
Sometimes,
y'all?
sometimes he was second. He's second. Our base
Mm-hmm.
because he
Uh-huh.
Chris. Look,
Uh-huh.
man, Chris Bosh made a big ass impact
Yes.
on our team, bro.
And I'm finna kill it. Cause look, when Whiteside, I think that was Whiteside, Wade. Man, Bosh went when let me see. LeBron left. Well, he left in
14,
2014.
right?
Bosh was coming into a zone. Y'all had just paid him. He was on
Yep.
a shoot three, knocking down buzzer
He
beaters.
became
He was
first option
yes. He was.
when
Oh my
LeBron
god.
left because
They, yep.
Dwayne Wade knees.
Mm-hmm.
So Dwayne Wade stayed in the back. He ain't had no problem with it. He ain't had no
Yeah, no
ego.
problem with it.
He stayed in the back, and Bosch, and then we had young Whiteside and all. He
Whiteside
took
was coming
over.
to his zone. That nigga
And
blocking
I'm
everything,
telling you,
come to the
bro.
rim.
I'm telling you, we was
Hey,
going. I
man.
believe truly,
Yes.
if Bosch wouldn't have got that clause,
Blood clot, yes.
we would have went back to the finals.
Man, what was
I
that?
believe that. I believe
Hey,
that.
Tone, man, bro. I'm watching the game. Like I said, of course, you watching it. But what I'm telling you, I'm watching it from another fan
Perspective.
perspective,
Right. Right.
outside of the Heat. I'm
Right.
watching this, bro, live. I'm like, that boy don't add the three, because he always had the three to his game, but he started shooting it more. He was doing it
Right.
more once he became the number one option. Man,
Yep.
he,
Well, the
he was
thing
number
about
one in
Bosch,
Toronto.
Zay,
What?
the
Y'all
thing
don't
about
forget?
Bosch made 11 straight All-Star games.
Oh
Games
my.
before the Heat and then
Hey,
after LeBron left. He was 20
bruh,
points a game. He
Mhm.
was 10 rebounds a game.
Oh my
bruh.
He
But you
had
can't.
MVP votes before he went to
You
the Heat.
you will never know that if
Mhm.
you listen to these sucker ass, disgruntled ass, ignorant ass, cultist ass Braun fans.
Yes.
You will never know. It had to take you to know basketball and actually watch. And like Zay said, Zay ain't no Miami Heat. He watched the game. So
I'm
this ain't
watching
even
it,
coming
bro.
from a Miami Heat fan. This is somebody who's outside of the realm of a fan. So
Mhm.
if they can see it, how the hell all of a sudden nobody else
Mhm.
see it inside the Bronnyite bubble? Because that's
Yes.
who they are.
Mhm.
That's who they
And
are, bro.
I just tired of them downplaying great
Yeah,
players.
it is getting, it's just
This
outright
shit tiring,
disrespectful,
bro.
bro.
Like,
The level of
oh,
disrespect with this dude. And again, LeBron had the respect. He
mhm.
lost the respect doing this, doing exactly what he's doing now.
Right.
Shitting
He,
on everybody else to try to make your legacy legit.
that
Bro, you already had a legacy,
man
but
got
that's insecurity. When you
it's
Outside
got
of
a,
crazy.
hey,
outside of Dwight Howard, who is definitively better than Chris Bosh in 2009, 2010?
exactly. No, wasn't
From
nobody.
the power forward or center position.
Wasn't
Mm-hmm.
nobody. It wasn't nobody.
With nobody, bro.
Nope,
Man,
it
look,
was
man,
nobody.
Bosh hold his
Was
own.
Kevin Garnett still that good in 2009,
Oh
2010?
hell no, hell
You see
no.
what I'm saying?
You
He
said
was
That's how I'm
okay.
looking at this.
2009? 2009?
But this is what
He,
I'm saying is if you look at his contemporaries,
right.
Chris Bosh
Oh, I
And
got to
was
look
remember,
here.
an
and
elite big
remember,
in that era.
yeah,
Yeah.
and remember, he took a but a definition of nobodies to the playoff, Toronto. So look, man, that's what I say. Look, all this about it's
Uh,
just about the narcissism,
mm-hmm.
the cultism
Mm-hmm.
of LeBronite fans and LeBron.
That's the only way. That's the only reason we talk about this, Tone. Like you said, Tone, about the ring stuff, like the three peats. But ain't nobody really care about it. We just thought about it was
We
good. It
sure
was
we
chill.
right. It was good. It was good.
Yo, CWE, we ain't clowning KD.
Eh,
We're clowning you.
Hey,
yeah.
see, what I tell you, ain't is nothing you can say with this dude. That's why I don't know why you still responding. There's nothing you can say with this ignorant ass boy. Ain't nothing you can say with this ignorant ass
Bro,
boy, man.
he
He
thinks we're
just
dogging
always.
KD. We're dogging you.
Because you're ignorant. You have
Lost in the
no
sauce, bro.
rationale. That's
Lost
why
in the
we
sauce.
clowning you. Because you have no rationale. That's so it's easy to do. And again, you and the LeBronites make people hate your player. Don't even nobody hate KD. Don't even nobody really in the past hate LeBron. You people make people hate them. Now LeBron turned around and made people hate him because he going on this stream tour with this foolishness.
Big Toe, don't you think Bron's mouth running like hot water right now, bro?
Totally like scalding hot water. This is foolishness, man. This is straight foolishness, bro. You are the definition of ring chasing, ring culture, chasing rings.
Man, I would say KD was my favorite player in the league until like 2016. When he
Right.
went to the
When he
Warriors,
went
I,
to
I kind of
Golden
yeah,
State, right.
I kind of checked out. Like, everybody's got preferences like, oh, I like this player.
Right, right.
The way they can score the ball, the way they defend, the bag, look at the like for me it was always
Love
finesse,
Mahomes.
right, Tone? It was always about like the way that you could score. Like I got 20 ways I can kill you.
Right.
I got 20 ways I can get buckets. Those were the players that always impressed me. So I grew up, I loved Hakeem because the way he could score, bro, he was killing some of the best centers the game has ever seen.
And it was
Killing them.
physical, and it was more physical.
Bro, he had them in
And
blenders. He was cooking them.
hold on. And he didn't and it wasn't mandatory. They didn't shoot threes. wasn't no center out there at the goddamn perimeter.
Maybe Sam Perkins a little bit, maybe Derek Coleman a little bit.
Yeah, but they didn't know it was. They did it because they was open. They didn't
Yeah.
do it
No, they
because it
weren't
was
drawing it up.
mandatory.
They weren't drawing it
Right,
up, right.
right,
Yeah.
right. It wasn't a scheme.
I think that kind of sort of started with Big Z. They started drawing up some stuff for him in the corner three, but that was like much later. That was
Yeah, it just became okay. Well, then you ain't got nothing to worry about if he Muhammad if Heat is done. So what you worrying about the Heat for? If we done, you ain't got nothing to worry about, sucker. What's up, Darrell? Just in case I missed you again, I think I called y'all, but what's up, man?
man,
Yeah,
the Heat always
so it's all good.
retool. They always
Yeah, we don't. First of all, the hate is real. I keep telling you that. The hate with Miami Heat is real, bro. We got we ain't just got players. We ain't just got the fans hating on Miami. We got the entire lamestream media, bro, against us. So we already know what's up. We
the
used
only
to
thing
this.
that's unfortunate, Tone,
What's
is
up,
that
Aaron? Salute, nephew.
the only thing that's unfortunate about the Heat is they're not the biggest team in the city. It's
Right,
crazy. It's crazy, but it's the Dolphins. You know what I mean? But like,
right.
I mean, the Heat win chips. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, Dolphins. We've been 50 shit talking about Knicks. It was goddamn same time. 73 was the last time we won as far as
Hey,
football.
hey,
yeah, it's been a
hey,
So
long
the
time.
Dolphins,
yeah.
Yeah.
Miami was bigger than the Dolphins at one point.
Oh
Miami
yeah,
Hurricane,
definitely.
Miami Hurricane.
Yeah, especially in the 80s.
Yeah.
We
The
took the
Hurricanes. You're talking
Hurricanes.
about college football.
Right. That's when I became a
That's what
Hurricane,
I'm
when Jimmy
trying to say.
Johnson and which come them came there.
I
That
mean,
was
they
that were
they won
receiver.
a
Them
chip.
boys
How many?
came
They
there.
won 2 with the Florida Marlins, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. What was I say? Oh yeah. Everything wasn't. If y'all remember before 2003, before old boy got drafted, it wasn't intense like that. It really wasn't, bro. I mean, we was like, okay, hey, yeah, Kobe, he probably want, win one without Shaq, stuff like that. That's cool,
Right.
whatever. Shaq them 3-peat, whatever, whatever. But it got real intense when bro got drafted. And then once he started losing and stuff like that, and they started putting him in these little conversations, and then
Right.
that's when it really got serious. So they say stuff to help him out, you know what I'm saying? That's why they talk about ring coach, because he ain't got 6. Which I ain't trying to say he got a hair set, but what I'm saying is that you went and chased it, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
That's
saying?
what and here's the crazy thing, nephew.
Mm-hmm.
After and this is me again, I speak for me. After 7, 8 years, whatever you might be with the same team, which he was, that wasn't no me. I'm speaking for me. I I don't care. It's the same way with when KG and them did it, bruh. Hey, man, go get your ring after a certain time, bruh. Okay, I'm getting older, man. I got the money. I got my money. Look, man, I want a ring. I
Mm-hmm.
never had no problem. Even when I'm alone, when they did it with the Lakers first in what 2004, whatever it was, when all them boys did it, joined up on the Lakers. I ain't had no problem with it then, and I still don't have no problem.
Wait, hold
But
on a second, bro. The pressure wasn't on LeBron in Cleveland. The pressure was on LeBron after he lost to the Mavericks.
oh,
Even with
no,
even
most
with the
definitely.
Miami Heat and what they had in place, he lost. He lost. He lost
Ex-
those finals. Nobody tell me
exactly.
otherwise.
Oh no. True. We know that. But my point is, I never had no problem with people team jump and trying to get a ring after a certain time. After you fulfill now, I do have a problem. You jump in these teams and you ain't even filled out your contract. Now, I do have a problem with that. But if you filled your contract and it didn't work out, okay, man, look, join. Look, I always say, if I own a team, I'm not owning no team to play goddamn fair. If I can afford 10 Michael Jordans, 10 Magic Johnsons, 10 damn Kareems. God damn it, I'm going to get all of them.
They were the New York Knicks. They were the New York Knicks, dude. I mean, not Knicks, but Yankees.
Exactly. I'm going to get them. Why? Because I want a winning organization. Then damn it, if I do the same thing, then it's up to you and your organization to do the same thing if you can afford it. So I never had no problem with this quote unquote what they call stack dag and super team stuff. Me, I just never had no problem with it.
But Tone, like I said, you
What's
gonna go
up? What's
there
up, Kid? Salute.
if you go that route, you go that route. Like I said,
On the seat.
I really don't care either. If you go that route, you have to win.
You
Now,
better
like
win.
you
Oh,
don't
no,
have to.
no.
But Tone,
Oh,
they don't have to win. They don't have to. I mean, first of all, everybody ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win all the time. What I'm saying is, if you got a stat roster and this is what you want to do, right? You need to win at least majority of the time or half of the time, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a stat roster and we expect you to. You know what I'm saying? But then you want to call yourself the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? You stack your teams and then you want to call yourself the GOAT, which I don't care you stack your team.
Right.
But don't sit here and try to call yourself GOAT because, you know, everybody took different routes. Like you
Yeah,
said,
you can't.
like,
Yeah, you can't do
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
you can't. You
Bro,
can't
And
have
then
that
you be
conversation.
losing
the
with teams
Cavs,
like that too. You know
the
what I'm saying?
Cleveland Cavaliers between 2006-07 and 2009-10. Those Cavs were top 5, top 3 defenses every year.
Mm.
They were top 3, top 5 rebounding every year.
Yeah,
They were
they
top
sure
Because
3,
was.
top
LeBron,
5
all love because
in
LeBron.
offense every year. They were top 3,
Exactly.
top 5 in three-point shooting every year.
Yeah.
Those teams had players.
Nah, no, they
No, they
didn't. No,
didn't.
they did
No,
not. No,
no,
they
no,
did not.
not. No, they didn't. No, they
I
didn't.
mean,
LeBron ain't never had no help. No, 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 no,
yeah,
no.
he
You
never
can't.
had no help,
Yeah, he
bro.
never had no help, Sneak.
I
No,
keep
no,
telling you,
no,
man,
no,
he
never.
won all 60 games
Ever,
or
ever. That's right.
65 games, whatever. Yeah,
By
he won all
himself.
60
That's right.
games.
That's
He
right.
yeah, he did everything. He
Yes,
dragged
sir.
some bums. He dragged bums to the
That's
finals. Even though
no,
these
not.
dudes first round picks and stuff, but okay. Anyway, like I said, the man can play. Like I said, we give him pro. We know the man can play. You can play. He can play, bro. Of course, but we just saying like, I mean, bro, you stack your
What's
team
up,
and then you
kid?
want
Damn,
us to
my
give you
bad, man.
credit.
What's up, kid?
He want us
Yeah,
to give
yeah.
credit like
He just overdue. It's
that's
just
all,
becoming
bro.
so annoying, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you actually tainting your own legacy with this foolishness.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But
You tainting your own legacy with this foolishness, man. Nobody really cared.
mm-mm. Ain't nobody really care about LeBron like that. Ain't nobody really want
No.
like when
Actually, everybody say, yeah, he got go status, man. Go on, he playing, man.
Maybe Tone,
Until
maybe when
your
he
fans, and then you started doing this foolishness.
maybe when he retires, he'll be more celebrated and he'll chill back and just kind
Maybe,
of
that's when I'm gonna celebrate him.
yeah, we definitely
When he
celebrate.
ain't
We
on
throwing
this
a party.
goddamn court no more, cause I'm celebrating the fact that motherfucker ain't playing no more. Period. So I'm definitely waiting for that day, praying for that day.
Yeah, bro. Cause it's just like I feel like he's just hogging the light. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of. Cause we're gonna talk about the Lakers and LeBron. We're gonna talk about him, man.
Right.
Cause as
Well, of
long
course
as
we're
he
gonna
here, bro.
just like we talking about KD. Just like we
Yeah.
talking about other things. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we're gonna talk about them.
Yeah. We're
There ain't
gonna
nothing
talk
wrong
about.
with talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they doing, but see, you gotta understand, we talking about a motherfucker because he doing dumb shit. And he's
And then,
still playing the game. Now,
mm-hmm.
if he was doing this in retard, I guarantee you we wouldn't talk about it. Cause
Well,
nigga, I don't
yeah,
give a fuck. You
it
ain't
wouldn't talk
playing.
that much because we don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, we don't care. You ain't playing, so don't nobody even care what you saying.
They
But of
say
course we're gonna talk about him because he's still on the court.
he's still on the court. That's what I'm saying. They want us to not say nothing about him, but he's still playing in our face. He playing.
no, they
Exactly.
don't want you. They don't want you to say anything alternative.
Yeah,
They want you
Exactly.
to say whatever they're saying.
right,
They
Right.
want
They
you to
want you to
nod your
agree
head
with
in
it. Yep.
agreement,
right.
you
Yep.
know?
There you go.
But
There
that's
you
the
go.
beauty of it, though.
What's up, Tony
We
C?
all
Hey,
don't
damn,
don't
man.
agree.
I
What's up,
sent the
Tony C?
link. If you was free, you might be work. Oh, that's right. You was on the road. That's right. Yeah, that's so. It is what it is. Of course, as long as he playing, we gonna talk about him. You right. I don't care if it's finals, regular season, or whatever. When he said dumb shit.
But see, y'all gonna praise him. You know what I'm saying? He would have made the final. Oldest man in the final.
Man, I think the
Ever,
craziest thing is that with
Letitia, ever.
in this like last season, they put him on an all NBA team.
And knowing he shouldn't have been there.
That shit is the most disrespectful shit
knowing
I've
he shouldn't have
seen
been there.
in
Knowing
a long
he shouldn't
time, bro.
He should not have been on
I looked at the all NBA third team and I thought, man, those guys should be there.
That's why now look, let me tell you something. Figuring out how in the hell Goldberg, you talking about LeBron, figuring out how in the hell Goldberg got all defense when he played the way he played, especially last year, when they was killing his ass last year. And even this year, he just so happened to have a couple good games. The boy is only one-dimensional. How in the hell, when a person who can't guard nobody, but of course he's 7'32", how he not gonna block shots?
He should be able to. Tone, you know what's funny? He can work with y'all system. You want to know how?
No,
because you got Bam. Like I said, he's gonna go back. He gonna go back to the position, and with Goldberg gonna just play his position. He gonna block shots and rebound. That's all y'all need him to do.
Because we're not gonna put him out at the perimeter. Exactly.
Yeah, y'all don't need him at the perimeter like other teams do. He's gonna just play his position. Now he do dumb shit, but for the most part, he just gonna do what a center does: block shots and rebound. And that'll be perfect for y'all.
I mean, he cooked the Lakers.
Oh, that's why I say
that's crazy.
That's why I say he have a good game here and there. I have never seen a player so clumsy.
No, JaVale McGee was pretty crazy too. JaVale McGee was pretty crazy. Remember him with the Bullets or the Wizards?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, bro. McGee did not outdo. Yeah, because he stayed on Shaq of food. What you call man? McGee. Boy, he stayed on Shaq of food, bro.
So I never seen nobody run the wrong way, bro. He ran the wrong way, told his dunked on the ball basket, told. Bro, I ain't never seen that, bro. He dunked on the wrong basket, told. Oh my god.
That shit was it. If I was his teammate, man, there's no way I would even been mad. I've been over there laughing so goddamn hard. I wouldn't even been mad at him, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Win, lose, or draw that game, I wouldn't even been mad at him. I just would have been laughing so damn hard, man. I'm like, man, this
bro, you remember him trying to do the free throw dunk, bro?
Oh my god!
And that thing sailed over the backboard.
And all that, man. I think everything he did made Shaq food. Shaq made sure he put him number one.
Bro, Shaq's mama called up Shaq and told him to stop, bro.
That shit was so. I'm like, man, you can't, man. You just can't. This dude, man.
And then JaVale sees him on TV talking, Shaq, you old as dirt, bro. Shut up.
I'm like, man, stop it. But I don't care. Nobody. I'm telling you, for a big dude, man. I just can't put him. I can't put him over the boy Gobert, man. He is the clumsiest. I mean, this dude is 7'32", can't even make a layup, bro. I just look at him, man. Only thing I said, boy, I know he glad Shaq don't do that Shaq of food no more.
He would have won. He would have been.
His ass would have been on there, man. He would have been on there so much, man. Yeah, Shaq just exposed it, and that's why he got 4 defense. He can't even guard 1 through 5, bro. He can't even guard you 1 through 5.
So he got 4. He got 4.
He got 4.
No, he don't, bro.
3.
Hell no.
It's 3. I think 3 or 4. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god! Oh
man.
my
Defensive player of
god!
the
Oh,
year,
when
Oh
man.
when
It's,
my
you
god!
are the NBA blocks leader, it automatically puts you in the top 3 for all NBA defense
yeah,
for DPOY.
but that's wrong. That's why I
I
say
know,
that's
man. I
That's
know.
why.
wrong
I
as
know.
hell,
But you
bro.
know what they do? They do a good job of getting the right guys in the whole team. Like you get Alex Caruso, you get the right guys in the all NBA defensive team.
Okay.
Man, because remember, his blocking only came from him standing under the basket.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, bro. And then when you go, they send you out there at the perimeter, man. You get killed. That ain't
Bro, you got to
defense.
remember the NBA, they voted Marcus Smart DPOY a few
Oh
years
my
ago.
God! And they knew that was now. If it was any year that it was Bam out about, because Bam should have about three. But if it was,
Bam
Bam is
should
an
have
but
excellent
definitely had.
defender. Bam is
but
It's,
if it
it's,
excellent.
was,
it's him,
yep.
Anthony Davis, and they should have one. Bam definitely should have.
If
Man,
it's
please.
anybody that year supposed to got that defensive player of the war, Bam should have got it in
Man,
22, bro.
Bam. Nah, he should have got this year, man. Talking about some
And this
goddamn
year
Mobley.
too.
Talking about Mobley good, but man, Bam's supposed to have at least about 2 or 3 of them things. I ain't even
It,
gonna lie
it,
to
it's
you.
it's crazy, man. But
Yeah,
that's
but
what
right
that's
right now, Evan Mobley is a better defender than Bam.
You think so?
I think
Hell,
so. I think so.
oh
I when
hell
I
no.
not that Bam's not deserving of the consideration. I saw Evan take a step
well
this
well
year.
well this year because what Bam them had went through. So I ain't gonna argue about this year
I
at
mean, I
all for
mean, to
nothing.
me, I still okay. So is Mobley like kind of versatile? He can be more versatile than him.
He's a little like here's a situation that you'll notice with Mobley.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get he'll get like a guard will get by him, right? The guards are faster.
Hmm.
Right
But he'll make up the space and get the
with his
block.
long arms.
Yeah, yeah. So
Right,
like he's quick enough to close in a little bit and then he'll
Mm.
get the block. Like it's really him and sometimes you see Wemby make that play. But that's really it.
right.
Very few guys are making that play. Anthony Davis sometimes, right? It's a unique combination of athleticism and physics,
I ain't
right? The
gonna lie,
fact that you're
they would have gave that thing to women too, man. They would have gave it to him.
100% it was going to Wemby.
You know
Yeah,
they pushing him and stuff. I'm just saying, man. Reward your guys like Bam and all them boys. Just reward them at least. You know what I'm saying?
because see,
I mean,
Bam, what Bam does, no other, even Mobley. What Bam does, no other big guy, quote unquote center slash power forward does.
mm,
They just don't. But you know,
man, it be
it's
man,
it's a
Bam got that
you know what I'm
You know
saying.
what's
But
underrated
now
about
this
Bam?
year, like I said, this year, hey, I get it. It was just too much going on. The decline, the mental breakdown this year with the team and everything that was going on. So I ain't mad at him not getting it this year. I'm
Bam's
just
the
not.
underrated part of Bam's defense is his pick and roll defense. It's very good.
Right.
He defends the perimeter for a big. He defends the perimeter very well. If he's out there with guards, he's not on an island. He legitimately can play. So and I know he could block shots. I also consider rebounding part of defense. Like you got to finish the possession. You got to get
Right.
a full stop. So Bam can do that too.
And that's another, it's so it is what it is, man. That's why I just officially don't even pay no attention to it. It is what it is. They got these people who never played these people who never even played, okay, man, who never even played basketball, judging and making these picks and shit. I just don't. I just
Well,
don't.
sometimes they just reach in tone. It's just too much. You got your
Yeah,
options
yeah,
like Dyson Daniels from Atlanta, Jaren Jackson Jr.,
right.
Lou Dort, Alex Caruso. Like these guys need to be in play for that. You can't just let the media run away with Draymond Green for DPOI.
Yeah,
Hell
come
no.
on,
Hell
man.
no.
Stop
Hell
it,
no.
bro.
I got
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
5, 6, 7 other guys who game to game are better defenders. I mean, Dyson Daniels got to guard the other team's best scorer every night. Every night. Half the bigs in the NBA don't even have offensive game. They're there just to rebound.
Right,
So
right.
you're like, the only
Exactly.
reason why Draymond Green is viewed as a big is because in this era he's considered a big because he's unskilled. You got nothing else to do with him. And he knows that. Even he knows his place.
Right. Yeah, he just shouldn't. But
Bro, you know
again,
what that fool said, Big Tone? He put himself as the best defender of all time,
of
and
course,
and and
of
that's
course.
ahead of Tim Duncan, that's ahead of Ben Wallace, that's ahead of everybody. Hakeem,
Yeah,
he put himself
yeah,
ahead of everybody.
yeah. Of course. That's the arrogant thing. He's right on cue. He's right on cue, saying and doing dumb shit. To be the best. I mean, come on, man. Just cut it out, bro. Just cut it out. But look, if you ain't gonna believe in yourself, whoever gonna believe in yourself? I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Man, that's something I haven't really gotten into was the W, man. I don't really watch too many of the games. So, Irvin, I couldn't comment on Angel Reese. I mean, I know who that is, and I've seen her play sometimes.
Yeah,
I catch
I
some
don't.
games, but I
I
don't
don't
catch
even
enough.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even watch
I know that they're trying
WNBA.
to kill Caitlin Clark. I see that every time on
Yeah,
the
they going in on Caitlyn. They're trying to hurt that girl. They really trying to hurt Caitlyn, man. They're doing a
uh,
whole
and
lot
you
of
know
stuff,
the
man.
microscope is on her, so it's like, yo, you do something like that, everybody's seeing it.
Yeah, so Bam losing to NBA finals, so that's his whole career, huh? Well then Embiid ain't no Embiid, Maxi, or the entire goddamn Sixers. Definitely never should be in no conversation about nothing, sucker. If we gonna play that game, your entire franchise, it shouldn't even. First of all, it shouldn't even be on nobody's roster. If you gonna play that dumbass game, bottom feeder, boy, set your stupid ass down.
Yo, the Sixers are straight trash, bro.
Yeah,
Outside of Maxi, I mean, what's there to look forward to?
hold
What
on. Even
what are you doing with that
Maxie,
roster?
no, I ain't giving none of them no pass because they don't get. You see, when you deal with people like these, Sneak,
But
no, you
Maxi's
don't
a
get.
good player, though.
It don't make no difference. When you deal with ignorant ass people like these, you don't give nobody on that team a pass. You got to condemn all the other because they ain't gonna never ever give you. Look what he said. Bam lost 2 finals, so that means he how good is he? See the dumb shit. So no, you got to play that game. Okay, well I'm gonna talk dumb. Max ain't shit. Never was shit. He can't even get out the first round, second round. See, we can play that game too, you dumbass. Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, we can play that game too. Just these people. I told you, man. These fanites, man. These people crazy, man. These people are crazy, bro. They talk the most shit, man. Yeah, whatever, bro. Yeah. Condemn them for losing finals. Nobody condemn no player. Well, I can't speak for other people. It's a team thing, bro. Oh, that's right. You still at the little kids table, so y'all don't know nothing about finals or Eastern Conference finals.
Yeah, but when you see a player, self implode in the finals, I mean, there's some
But yeah,
blame to
then
put on him,
then then you talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you don't make it like it's all his fault. Like he the only one out on the court.
Nah, there's factors, bro. There's always factors.
Yeah.
Oh man, these fools, man. Jimmy Butler, at his peak, where would you rank Jimmy Butler in terms of best players in the NBA? In his peak, was he ever a top 3 player in the league? Was he ever top 5? Was he ever top 10? What were the expectations for Jimmy Butler?
Right, exactly. What was the but it's always 10 times when it's Miami, it's always 10 times more than anybody else, bro. So that's why I say I don't pay
I mean, we just
these
got to be
dollar dues.
realistic about it, right? Like expectations are always going to be aligned with how the table is set, you know? I
Yeah,
mean,
but you ain't gonna get no rationale. You talking to unrational people. So you ain't gonna never get no rationale when you got people like Teron, CW, them ignorant people. You're not gonna get no type of rationale because their main thing, see, their hatred of Miami Heat because Miami Heat is superior of anybody who's ever stepped in a Sixer uniform. See, Miami Heat is superior. So,
come on, man. Dr. J was nice, bro. Come on, bro.
well, see, again, you got to play their game, Sneed. You still trying to be reasonable.
But
You
I
got
got
to
respect for Dr. J, though, bro. He
I
was a
got
great.
respect. I got respect for Iverson. I got respect for Jay. I got respect for all of them. But when it comes to these people right here, you gotta say dumb shit just like they say dumb shit to match
But
their
but real
energy.
but real talk, Tone. Come on, man. Dr. J was one of the nicest, bro.
I don't care. I don't care. As long as I'm dealing with these fools, as long as I'm dealing with these fools, I'm gonna say dumb shit like they say dumb shit.
So you're staying true to the game, huh?
I'm staying true. Yep. I'm staying true to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sure am. I sure am. And well, that's why I said LeBron the greatest. Boy, LeBron couldn't tie Dr. J's shoes. And your only he got 50,000 points. No, so that's your only out. He got 50,000 points. He played 90 years.
Yo, Toad, you remember that scene at the barbershop in Coming to America?
Yeah.
Remember when
But
they were
yeah,
talking about
yeah.
Joe Lewis?
Joe
Remember when
Lewis. Joe Lewis.
he
What's
was
it? He beat
7,000 years old?
yeah, what his name? Montiano. He beat Joe Lewis ass. Yeah, he did beat Joe Lewis. He did do that. Joe Lewis was 178 years old. Joe Lewis was 178 years old when he fought Luciani. Oh God! But that's hey man. But I'm
That's day
telling you,
one.
man.
That's day one.
That's
Every
the
time we start talking about Boston, they bring out Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mountain. Yeah, every time. There you go. That's day
Rocky
one.
Mountain ain't shit.
Yo,
It was
Toad, how about when
uh,
Eddie Murphy pulled up with like the lion skin, bro, and the dude thought it was velvet?
this velvet. Is this velvet? Hey, the boy from Africa. Oh God. Man,
Hey,
I'll tell you, Eddie Murphy, man. Ain't nobody beating Eddie Murphy, man.
he
Eddie
said,
Murphy is the king,
he
man.
said you ain't beat no Martin Luther King.
Yeah, you ain't never met no Dr. Martin Luther
You
King.
ain't got no
Hey,
Dr. Martin, you
he said, what he say? I think he said,
know.
yeah, Martin Luther King. So, damn, cat, man.
Bro,
I think he
I
said
can't
something
He
tell you
about,
how
came in.
hard I
Dr.
can't
King
tell you.
came in get his haircut.
yeah,
Man, you ain't never meet no Dr. Martin Luther
Martin Luther
King.
King.
Yo,
Hey, hey,
what about when Arsenio put the chicken wings inside the
oh
donation
my
plate?
God. Oh my God. He said
Don't
donation,
slap my hand.
donation.
God damn it, I thought it was trash. Don't slap
You know
my
what I'm
hand.
saying? Don't be hitting on me. Hey, he said, what her name? He said, you don't know no Frank
Nah,
Sinatra.
yeah.
He
Oh
said
God.
that lie. Just in
God,
that
this
lie.
nigga Frank Sinatra came right here sitting in this chair.
Right.
Oh God, man, I'm telling you. That boy
You don't
good.
know no Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
Yep,
good and
that
terrible.
Yeah, that boy good. That boy sang. That boy good.
boy
That boy
good,
ain't
good and terrible.
that boy ain't shit.
Boy, that's a classic, that boy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, man.
I don't know. Did y'all see the latest one? Y'all saw that one?
The second one, yeah, that was pretty good though. Of course, it ain't
They're
going.
pretty good, but bro,
Yeah,
it's
it
just
ain't gonna
sometimes
beat
you just
them.
can't. It's something you
Yeah,
can't
some
change.
things you
You know,
can't duplicate. Right,
can't
right,
duplicate,
right.
bro.
Yeah,
But I
it,
was happy to I was happy to doing another one. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it just you just can't do it. You know, it just can't. It was good, but it wasn't.
and they did
You
it
just
down
can't
here.
duplicate.
They used Fat Boy's house down here in Georgia.
Yeah, what's her name? Rick Ross. Rick
Rick
Ross.
Ross house. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm Well,
I wonder.
you used to be was it Mike Tyson? Was it Mike? No, no Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. Holy Vanderbilt.
That
Used to be
Holyfield.
yeah, that used to be Holyfield House. He the one originally brought it.
Yeah, it is him. I
Yeah, he
thought Mike.
lost it.
No, 50 Cent bought Mike Tyson house.
He
Well, they
brought
bought
Mike
Mike
Tyson
Tyson.
house right in Connecticut, right.
Jesus.
Yeah, Holyfield brought that original man. Then them guys got in that financial and had to sell
Yeah.
it. It
Then
was 20, it was
what's his name?
$25 million, and then they
Rick
got
Ross
so much
added on. Yeah, Rick Ross added to it though. He added some stuff to it too.
right. But
So,
shit, it was 20, what was it, 25 million original.
damn,
And Mick Ross only brought that bitch for 5 million.
5 million.
So he took a hit,
Damn,
boy.
he took a hit for real.
Holyfield
Man.
lost everything in bankruptcy. So
Hmm.
yeah.
What about I wonder if Rick Ross. I know, but you should have your whole family second generation now, man. Right? You know.
Man, everybody supposed to be in that house, man. You
Now for
supposed,
real,
and he
fuck
had
no.
what I forgot how many acres it is. But
Man,
yeah,
man, hey, Tone, they did like a helicopter ride over his house, bro. Well, like the White House, ain't it?
right, right, yeah, man, them guys, man. But yeah, man, it's so when you're dealing with these numbnuts, man, you can't be rational with these numbnuts. These
Mhm.
is nothing.
Well,
Is
that's what. Tone, that's why a lot of stuff is up and on because you got fans like that because that's why it's like this. You know what I'm saying? That's why. That's why it is the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
right,
People
right.
Big
got to
Tone,
do
who's got
certain
the worst
things.
fans, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Knicks got the worst fan. When you talking about overdoing it, see, you got to remember these fans that's with Lakers, they're not Laker fans.
Mm-hmm.
They're Brownites. They are cultists.
Yes.
So when you get into it with them, they basically defend. It's nothing you can do because of LeBron, who so happens to be on Lakers. But when you talk about the most ridiculous, outlandish, arrogant, delusional ass fans, ain't nobody beating the Knicks, bro.
Bro,
Ain't nobody beating the
Look
Knicks.
what the Knicks just did to their team, man.
I'm glad. Well, again, see, arrogance. Again, arrogance. They're the only. They are the only. And this is document. This is fact. They are the only team fan that win one playoff game and turn and burn down the city like they just won a championship.
Man, Tone, they did that with you. When they
Bro,
beat the
they
Heat,
did
they
it
beat the
with
Heat one
Detroit.
game or
Bro,
something like that.
they did it with Detroit.
That shit crazy. They be going crazy,
Bro,
bro.
they
And
were
then,
2 games away from the NBA Finals and they
oh my
fired their
God.
coach, bro.
And when they got out finally after 25 years,
Mm-hmm.
got out the second round this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I thought they had to send in the National Guard. I thought they had to send in everything, bro. You couldn't tell them people nothing.
You said National Guard. Yeah, Tone, you real talk. You needed the army out there for real though. Them folk crazy.
Oh shit, he fell out.
How you feel like? Oh no, he probably did that thing. He'll be back. But yeah, man. The Knicks, man. It was funny though. It was funny to me. Hey, I thought they gonna go though. At first, I thought the Knicks gonna go. They would have sold out, but it'd been crazy.
Yeah, but the Thunder would have whooped their ass, bro.
Yeah, Thunder would have whooped their freaking ass,
It would
bro.
have been a sweep.
You think they
Yeah,
probably would have got one at home? What you think?
maybe, but
Man, close.
I think the Thunder defense is.
Yeah,
It
they
takes a
probably
special kind of team to
they beat them
wear out the Thunder defense. Like they got the
Pacers.
dog, bro. You know.
Pacers. And
Yeah.
that's crazy. I ain't even think the Pacers in a million years can, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the way the Pacers play is that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened right in the midst of that shit went out.
hmm
Yep, acting up, Letitia. But I think I think I did that one. Because as you can see, I'm back on faster. So I guess the more that it warm up, the faster it's getting. Because I got back on real quick. Last time I made a mistake, did something, man. It had to shut down because
Big Tone, you using a desktop or a laptop?
laptop.
Laptop.
Mm-hmm. This is my old laptop. My new one had to get it redone again. So I don't know what happened. Brought the thing, went black, went out after 2 months. Brand new computer, HP, and I love HP.
HP's been good to you.
Sometimes, yeah, man. Sometimes, man, when they change them CEOs and stuff, man, quality goes down, man. That's why your CEO and all that makes a difference, man. Quality goes down. I ain't nothing, man. I love HP. hmm But yeah, shit, I forgot even what the fuck I was even talking about, man. Oh no, I was talking about the Knicks. So yeah, when they do what they do, man, they're the worst, man. The Knicks fan, they're the worst. Ain't nothing you can do, bro. Ain't nothing you can do with the Knicks fans, man. They're disgusting and delusional. And they talking about Knicks is the standard. Now they finally got out the second round 25
Knicks
years.
is the standard.
Knicks is the standard. That's their fans.
The standard of what?
The winning. Knicks is the standard. They just got out the damn second round after 25 years. Never won nothing since the Afro, the Bump, Dancing Machine, and Bell Bottoms, and they the standard. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yo, man, it's been a long time since Willis Reed, Dollar Bill Bradley, Phil Jackson, and those guys, man.
You can't make this shit up, bro. That's what they said. They fans on these streams.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for MJ, maybe they would have had one, right?
Yeah, they might would.
But they lost to the Rockets in 7.
Yep.
I mean, Pat Ewing just missed the shot. He was right there.
Yep. So
you remember that little running hook, bro, in the paint?
Yeah.
He just missed it. He was right there.
It's almost the same way Duncan missed the hook, the tap in with Miami.
And they would have had another one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. So I don't deal with these people, but I'm gonna shut this one down.
All right, Tone. All
we
right,
gonna. I'm coming back. I'm coming back on later on tonight, man. Blessings of the Most High.
Peace, brother.
Okay, I appreciate y'all nephews, man, for coming in, man. Kicking it with your boy, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Y'all know how I do it. I leave out like I come in, man. No matter what y'all do, man, for the rest of the day, man, make sure y'all keep God Almighty first, man, the creator of the heavens and earth and everything in between, man, and our ancestors in Yahshua and in the English language, Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. Okay, Miss Thelma. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. If you want to show your love, man, hit the super chat. Hit the Cash App scrolling across the thing, man. Keep the channel going, man. So with that said, man, yes, sir, okay, yes, sir. I'm Big Tone from Big Tone Open Sports Talk. Peace.
Few battles but don't play us like we weak. With us it's all personal, so watch the way you speak. We come ready for war, so you'll never catch us sleep. If we in your town, we came to compete. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. How many games we gotta win? How many L's we gotta take? For y'all to recognize that we will never ever break. Not respecting the name was your very first mistake. They not like us, they will never be great. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We see the frowns, we hear the talking, but everything is fine. There's a long list of haters in front of you, stand in line. No way that you can never compare when it's game time. These haters must have lost their damn mind. We came to bring the heat, 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 heat. We came to bring the